devil's game. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. Is strong. The papers fly like shadows in the night. Every story's fun to feed the fear and fright. Divided hearts and minds, the cycle never ends. Another chapter written by the devil's hand. The microphone crackles, the audience is blind, dancing to the tune of a crooked design. Social threads unravel, the fabric starts to tear, but no one seems to notice, no one seems to care. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. Can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Devil's Latest Issue podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Vegas. I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Fatman T.
Evening, goodbye, and good night.
And we are also joined by the blue one himself over in the corner there. It's Echo.
Deep blue,
Thank you for your valuable input there, Echo. We're also joined by
There it is.
there we go. There's the dickhead. We're also joined by who I'm now going to
Alright,
start
so-
dubbing the green one over in the other corner. It's Vinny.
Hi, I am now
Hey,
green. I guess cool.
Why is
like
he
when-
why is he green?
So like if you pull up the Discord call, right, you'll see like the box around Vinny's like have olivey green.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it says I've decided that you're now Mr. Green. Echo's the blue one. Fatman T's big blue, and I'm purple boy.
Okay.
Like this is the system
Fine.
I have decided on, and none of you are allowed to argue about it. Take your colors.
I
and
was,
like
I was arguing. I was curious.
Alright, first I'm gonna... anyway, good evening, people, and welcome to the Devil's Latest Issue as usual. It is Friday night, sorry we weren't here on Wednesday. Things happened as per usual, and... well, we're here now. So, tell this short. Is World War III just around the corner? The simple answer is probably.
Statistically,
Yeah,
Technically it is. We haven't had a
it's
proper
the
big war in a while.
end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world. Sorry.
Now we're going to do script of the news. Because that's probably where most of the reason why World War III is going to come from.
I mean, most likely, it's
Yeah.
usually in the news.
As much as people on the other side can see it as well.
Trying to think of anything interesting I've heard in the news on this end. Like,
Well, Trump's
can
threatening.
okay.
I think Trump's threatening to nuke half the world. So
But
And you
that's
don't-
just a Tuesday at this point.
so like you can read You pay attention to the news? You can fucking
I know.
read.
Sometimes. Fuck
I know,
yeah.
right? What the fuck?
You mean to tell me you went to school?
Fuck off, dickhead.
Sorry, buddy. I mean, I'm not sorry, but you know what I mean. Like,
I was about to say, don't
I had
fucking
to be
lie to
done.
me.
yeah. I'm not sorry. It was funny.
Motherfucker, what do you
but-
expect? This man in SSB always goes for the RPG. Like,
Oh my
he goes
God.
for this thing
Of
where
course
he
he
can
does.
just go attack one shot.
Hey, listen, I'm pretty good with the RPG sometimes.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
the
hit
problem
out
is-
of what? When you hit that one time out of what? 50 shots?
Yeah, the problem is we don't need you to be good sometimes. We need you to be good with every fucking shot.
She's basically
Listen,
called
it is
the
not my
YouTuber.
fault they don't allow a ranging shot, all right? If they allowed a ranging shot, I think I'd be pretty good.
Yeah, but it's a point and click adventure.
No, because whoever designed that is a fucking gibbon, and the drop on each of them is different.
Yes.
Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I will get that.
That's how RPGs work in real life, dickhead.
I was going to say, RPGs are manufactured by the lowest bidder. They're not
Fuck,
quality,
there's times in RPGs where you're lucky the bastard fires.
they're not a quality product.
Just be grateful we don't have to worry about backblast clear, all right?
Oh god, yeah.
Or the fact that or the fact the shell just falling off the end of the rocket and just detonating at your foot. 'Cause that's been documented quite a few times.
I've seen that. I've seen a video of that happening to some Taliban dude who tried to
Yeah.
fire it. It just went boom.
Yeah. Or the entire casing exploding as soon as you pull the trigger.
Yeah, that happens way too often.
You gotta remember, most of these RPG shells
That-
are
that-
manufactured
that-
in North Korea.
I know that happened to somebody who had been on the Unsub podcast. Had a fucking rocket at the.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? I think it was Kentucky, wasn't it?
No,
Kentucky was the Kentucky was the right. Yeah,
It was ballistic high speed.
yeah,
they
yeah. I was
had
about to say it was,
RPG
yeah,
blow up in their face.
yeah.
The RPGs
I remember
are-
that video.
Although they're easy to get your hands on and iconic for weaponry systems, they are not the safest things on the planet. Even the new modern,
Yeah.
even the modern
Oh,
variant of the RPG 7. I think the RPG 7 Mark 6 is like full of flaws.
Fuck, I'll take a World War II Bangalore over an RPG any day of the fucking weekend.
Oh,
That's just a
God.
kamikaze stick.
They'll take the fucking world. I'll take the Panzerfaust at this point.
I was about to say, give me the Panzerfaust.
Fuck the pan. Give me a Bangalore. I'll fucking bayonet charge a tank. I don't give a fuck. Give my ass a Bangalore.
Oh my god, I forgot about those things. Oh my god.
I'll tell you what,
Fucking
take-
don't worry, guys, I got this. Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Oh,
take,
fuck.
right? I'll take the fucking tar grenade from World War II.
The tar grenade. Fuck,
Yeah.
I forgot about the fucking tar grenade.
But we don't know what the tar grenade was. It was an early form of what Semtex used to be in World War II. It was shit. It was stable as fuck. So just shove that in socks with a detonator, and then cover the whole thing in road tar. Then run the tank, swing over the head, and stick it to the side of the tank, and then pull the detonating pin and run for your life.
It was upsettingly effective.
Well, it's-
Oh, I do actually have news. So, because something happened yesterday, I
Oh.
chipped a tooth.
You chipped a tooth.
Yeah.
Nice job.
See, what have I been telling you about sucking cock? You're gonna chip a tooth. You keep sucking on rocks.
What kind of cock have you been sucking? What?
Rock hard
Rocks.
ones, my boy. Rock hard ones.
Yeah.
If that dick ain't rock hard when you sucking on it, you doing it wrong.
anyway,
Yeah, that's a is that a problem on you or a problem with them? And
No, it's a
usually they
problem
will
with you.
admit it.
Right? If your man dick ain't hard when you sucking on it, you use way too much teeth.
I mean, that reminds me, going around the comment reminds me of, I think it was Italy that had rash last year of the people molesting the male statues.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, what?
I can't remember what exactly. I think it was like a lot of women and gay blokes went to this museum in Italy where they still had the prominent members still attached to the statues, and were just molested the entire lot of them on CCTV.
Yeah. Like that's Italy.
The security guards had a
Like
meltdown
the-
because they were told by the police that they couldn't physically remove them from the statue and had to wait for them to turn up. It took the police 2 hours to get there to deal with
Good
it.
God.
Like,
You
as an
just had to
Italian
sit there.
myself, yeah, that's Italy.
Jesus, guys.
Anyway,
You know what my favorite thing about Italy is?
what's that?
Huh.
No, well,
They can broadcast tits on live TV in Italy. Like, daytime
Oh.
TV in Italy has titties.
Yes, because don't classify
Nice.
the tit as a sexual organ.
Correct.
Makes sense.
neat.
Like, is it used for pleasure? Yes. Is it always used for pleasure? Not really.
Exactly.
Depends on the person.
Like, all I'm saying is, like, I fucking wish I'd gone through puberty in Italy. It would have been so much easier. I would have had to learn how to use VPNs to have a wank if I'd gone through puberty in Italy.
How about the new story? It's more about the Madison bullshit. Apparently, Keir Starmer was trying to say that he had no idea what was going on in the background. Trying to make him a
Of
net
course
or a
he
liar.
fucking did. He's a liar. Of course he fucking knew. Everyone knew.
More more protests hit around the UK. Apparently, there's been an interesting ring of fake asylum bills being put in of people claiming domestic violence as on the asylum form.
Yes.
Huh.
And apparently, the BBC did a sting operation on this and found like a lawyer who's coaching people how to do it. And claiming the domestic violence.
There's the story about the principal that ended the active shooter threat because he just fucking came charging out of his office and just tackled the motherfucker.
Yeah, was that the one at the middle school the other day there?
I believe so.
It was like a middle schooler was gonna shoot up like his own middle school and like the principal.
No. It wasn't a middle schooler. It was like a 20-something-year-old dude walked into a middle school.
I
There
see,
was a
'cause
kid- there-
I know there
there's
was
a-
one the other day where it was
there-
a middle schooler was gonna shoot up his own school and the principal just fucking body checks the kid.
No, this one was just a 20-something-year-old had two pistols on him. His gun jammed, and the principal came charging out of the office and just fucking bodied the dude.
I mean, vibes.
What's I gonna say? The Scottish elections starting soon. In front of debates now.
Yep, they do. Yeah, we've been doing that for a while. To be fair, doing online debates.
Another synagogue was attacked in London.
That's a shame.
Riot broke out in Scotland, in Glasgow, between anti-fascists and anti-immigration protesters.
Yeah, that was that. Honestly, yeah, that was Glasgow Council's fault for letting those two happen on the same day. Like that's like letting the fucking Celtic and Rangers fans out of the stadium at the same door. Like you're just gonna get a fucking bloodbath, lads.
Yeah.
Like that was a poorly planned operation, realistically.
Apparently, UK could face food shortages this summer thanks to America and Iran.
Damn, it's almost like I've been saying that the whole fucking time. It's almost like I called it again.
J.D. Vance takes on the Catholic Church
Oh god.
in a dumbass move. No, essentially, the Pope put out a statement saying Jesus is not for genocide as a nod against Trump, and he's speech against Iran. J.D. Vance then apparently went on to doing a fucking talk, and he said, "Well, the Pope has no idea what's going on. How dare you, this so-called person go against Trump? He's doing the God's work, apparently."
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently, some
Right.
protests have erupted as because police are hiding the identity of a bunch of men accusing of gang raping a woman.
Yes,
Based
I mean,
off
that's a valid reason to riot, honestly.
yeah. That's been It's been it goes back to that last one we covered a few months ago about the apparently the rape I think it was Palestinian rape gang that was caught.
Yeah.
But hear me out. I've never understood rape gangs. I've never understood that concept. Because like where I'm from, if you're gonna form a gang to do a criminal activity, like it's because that criminal activity is gonna make money, like a disgusting amount of money. How the fuck you pulling profit out of a rape?
You sell them. You sell them out. You basically, the idea generally works with all these gangs is they kidnap the victim. Usually they don't rape them. What they do is kidnap ones on a desired list of traits. Then they sell them off to groups and where they basically just pass around by trade type thing.
That
Mhm.
that makes sense actually. That makes a lot
Yeah.
more sense than I was thinking.
You know, a
That's
group
just like gang who do rapes. Like that's what I thought. Like we were going with the rape gang, but no,
Yeah,
you're
same here.
Yeah,
tell you the best example I'll give you is remember the very first Taken movie
yes,
where the dog gets
No,
kidnapped and
never
tried
watched
to- and almost sold off
Yeah.
the Iraqi guy.
yeah.
That's essentially what they are.
Yeah.
That makes sense actually. That's fair. That's fair. Also, Loki, you're missing out, Echo. The first Taken film is actually pretty good.
It's such a fun film. It's actually
Yeah,
a really fun
really
film to watch.
It's better than the rest of the ones, though. Put it that way.
Oh yeah, the other Taken films just suck, but like the first one's pretty good.
Like fucking, I saw the meme of like, I will find you. Okay, like you know what? Fuck it. I've got nothing else to do. Like literally nothing. Let's go
But
watch
that's
the
the
movie
same
that this meme is from. Let's go watch it.
I was the same way last year. Like I saw the meme and I was like, "Fuck!" I've never actually seen the film. Like I think it was on like Disney Plus or some shit, or like Amazon, one of the two. And I was like, "Fuck it!" I paid my $5.99. Like hook me up.
Yeah, I can't remember them genre like the Jason Bourne movies where the lone operator that's more dangerous than any world government combined
Yeah.
type thing. Because a few of them came
Yeah,
back
Jesus
out in the early
Christ, Jason
2010s and all that.
And I think we can all agree the best one was John Wick.
Yeah.
John Wick was good.
Like all four
Okay,
John,
so
the John Wick films are the perfect cinematic like trilogy. And or is it a quillogy when you got four
It's cool.
quality?
That'd be a.
Believe it. Yeah.
series. It's the best. Series.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Fuck it. Fuck the Latin word for it. It's the best like cinematic series.
Technically, no. John Wick's John Wick's are both serial and episodic in terms.
I mean, true. Like,
Because each film is technically self-contained for a narrative, but yet they cover a broader spectrum.
I not really. To be fair, they all like because it like all four films are just like a continuation of the last one's story. Like the story never
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
ends. Movie.
The
a
only
movie.
one that differs from it is the latest one, Ballerina, which is like a flashback, right? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Which I mean, I've not seen that
Oh.
that one yet.
I haven't seen it either. That's why I couldn't remember for what it was considered.
Yeah. That's it. Like just like the four main ones though. It's like because it all happens in the space of like a month. Like
Yeah.
all four films are like a month. It's great.
How the Stranger Moves is now reopened thanks to some really negotiation tactics now just threatening to wipe out the country.
I mean, yeah.
If
I mean,
it works, it works.
That's it. In fairness to Trump, it is a disgustingly effective
It is, yeah.
strategy. It's just not a good idea.
I mean, so far,
The B-52's new theme song is just "I'm carrying sunshine." Whoa.
No, it's just bomb, Iran.
to be fair, right, America has spent
They've already been doing that though.
And I was just talking because I'm a bomb. I'm a bomb.
how much Trump has wasted on this war so far.
How much?
I think
Couple billion.
yeah, the total's chopped out about 480 billion so far.
Jesus.
all I'm saying is like literally with the money that has been spent fighting this fucking war that was supposed to take them 2 weeks, they could have literally given every American free healthcare for like 2 fucking years.
Yeah, easily, but no, permanently. So it's for American healthcare to be free across the board. It was worked out something about 10 million per year.
Yeah.
So they say not all Americans will want free healthcare, some will still have the insurance for better quality. But generally, Medicare for all free, which you don't have to pay the government back for, would be about 10 to 15 billion per year.
Now I mean if they gave literally every single American, you no longer need insurance. Every single American now gets their insurance for the U.S. government via Medicare. Like we could have done that like for every single American for like 4 straight fucking years.
Yeah.
With change.
I say, you guys remember, like, the Tomahawk missiles he was firing alone are 2 million a piece. And he fired over 7,000 of those fucking things.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Bunker Busters, which are about 4 million. The Crater Makers, you know, the one earthquake bomb we dropped for the fun of it, which is tops out
Like, it is
around
an
about 50
absolute
million.
piss take. It's an absolute piss take how much has been spent on this fucking kerfuffle at best.
The problem is that you could have sent the troops in to do it. The Marine Corps left us to do it, and you would have change for about $1 billion.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But then again, though, it also only took about, I think it was like 6% of the American stockpile of munitions, though.
Hell. The finances behind it are such a fucking disaster.
Yeah, because they've got warehouses full of missiles that haven't bothered that's going out of date. That's probably what he did it for.
In fairness. Still fucking piss take, though.
Yeah, but stored ammunition for about 10 years. And I haven't bombed anything since fucking Afghanistan, so.
Well,
You what?
we got bored.
No, he's trying to do target practice, and you can find anything better than the desert.
Again, he also blew up Venezuela. Like, we saw the same extraction footage. He was bombing Venezuela, right?
True, yeah. This is Venezuela hostage. Venezuela, sorry, I say hostage taking. You know, removal of
Kidnapping.
The police action.
It's a kidnapping.
Cost about,
Like, no, we're not
10
playing.
billion.
We're not playing to their propaganda. I'm not letting you. It was a kidnapping. Fuck off.
It was the Great Yoinkening.
A law enforcement action. I still love that phrase he came out with. Yes, this was not a
Law
military action, it was a
enforcement.
law enforcement action. Oh, so when did the LA SWAT suddenly had fucking B-52s running around? Or
Like,
Apaches.
literally. No.
Nah, I still think the Great Yoinkening was the best one. Best one I heard from all of that.
Great yoinkening. Yeah, no, that fucking thing. That is,
The
that is what-
Great Venezuelan Yoinkening.
No, they
just
literally
wakes
did
up the
voice
Venezuela. I forget what he was. The fucking Venezuelan guy in charge is just like, hey, congratulations, you've been yoinked. What?
They literally yoinked his ass. Like the seals literally like set foot on the
It
building.
wasn't seals. It
got to the
wasn't seals. It was
president.
Delta. It was Delta. It wasn't seals.
Okay, well,
'cause-
Delta. Fucking well. Excuse me, Captain Autism, for not getting my fucking operator squads right. Fuck off. Fuck you and your Yankee Doodle fucking.
Hey, listen, you'd be the
military
same way
fuckers.
if I mixed up the SAS and the Gurkhas. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's because they're literally from different countries. Right? At least with Delta Force and the fucking SEALs, they still train in America. Right? Like if you got the SAS and the Green Berets confused, I wouldn't be mad because, like, yeah, to be fair, you got to be one to join the other, and they're both trained in the same fucking country. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
No,
Fuck you. Hey,
difference
Fuck
is-
you. I'm walking in.
The only difference between like, the paratroopers and the SES is one's mentally unhinged, the other one is mentally unhinged with weapons.
They're both mentally unhinged with weapons. One's just mentally ill. The other one's mentally sick. Like one could do with therapy. The other one fucking needs it
He used to turn up for it.
every time, without fail.
I feel like it's mandatory for all SF operatives to go through therapy, and no one's turned up the past 40 years to that therapy session.
Not a single one of them have ever turned up to their fucking mandated therapy.
They still keep trying though. Every year, that poor therapist goes to the base and like, trying for your yearly mandatory therapy. You know, like,
No.
How about you?
essentially what they're
How
doing.
about
That's a fucking God damn it.
How about no, you crazy psych bastard? Fuck
Oh
you.
no, they have a better tradition. They use a therapist as a hostage in a hostage rescue scenario.
Hell yeah.
You
know
know,
what,
And that's when the therapist realized, no, I don't think I'm paid enough for these psychos. Holy shit.
Straight out, right? If the SAS broke down my door right now, kidnapped me, and used me as a hostage for a live fire training exercise, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even ask compensation. I'd just be cool.
Well, the funny story about the SAS I still love was back in 2000 when they were doing a kill house run, and they booked in the morning, and apparently there was the Marines booked in the afternoon to do the run, and the SAS were ordered to leave like half the doors alone so the Marines could have a turn. Yeah, they nuked every
Yeah.
single door within a 5-mile radius.
Yeah. On purpose. Like they blew out doors they didn't even like. I think they blew out some doors that were like in the storage bay and
They
shit.
did, yes.
Like they weren't even attached to the fucking kill house yet. And they blew them out for a laugh.
Yeah, they went and got them, just patched extra doors, and just kept going. They ran 30. I think it was 37 Kelos runs in a space of 5 hours.
Jesus.
Good lord.
Vibes.
You might
Yes.
hug. No, come on.
Like that ain't a killing house at that point anymore, lads. That's a fucking killing mansion.
Hi, come on. Down.
Not to be confused.
Just be
with the
grateful they
world
didn't turn
famous
into a killing
bungalow.
city. Like,
Oh no, yes, how the whole town they use for extraction missions.
Yeah,
yeah, no, that makes sense.
and it unironically quite literally
Train for
has
all
a killing
scenarios.
bungalow
know?
in it, and it's my favorite. Have you ever seen the photos of the killing bungalow the SAS have?
I've been round it.
The killing bungalow.
They have like it's like in like their training like town city like landscape. They just have a tiny little like kill house building that is set up to look like a bungalow,
Yeah.
and it's the cutest little kill house in the world. It's got like 3 rooms. It's great.
But it runs and all gets grenaded to death.
Yeah, it's just the killing bungalow. It's my favorite little thing. It's so cool. I love it. I love the killing bungalow.
I've been next. I played an airsoft game and that's it at the same site. Because every so
Oh
often,
hell yeah!
every so often they open up for like airsofters to run through it, and I did a run through that one day. It is an amazing little town,
That's really cool actually.
and that. So one of the best parts of the features in the for airsofters is furniture.
Yeah.
And that, and the basically, well, yeah, go with windows. Oh, you can knock them out. We don't care. We're gonna play some next week. So airsoft get to like punch out windows, start firing out windows and shit. It's brilliant. It's great fun.
It literally is. Like that's like the one thing I wish was like more common in airsoft is like sites that just don't give a fuck and it's like, yeah, blow out the windows. We don't care. Like we're gonna
Yeah.
replace the windows anyway. We make enough money. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I want that to be a more common thing of like airsoft sites that actually make enough money to not care if the windows get blown out.
if money was no issue for me, there's 3 games I want to take part in. Right? There's the cruise ship siege.
Mm,
I want to do.
that's meant to be great fun.
It is,
Oh,
but, like,
oh, wait, hold
4
on. Are you talking like this? Is you like you've got an entire cruise ship you can run around in?
Basically, what they do is they put a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, right? And fill for like actors,
Okay.
officers, and an enemy team. And you have to do a wet infiltration under the cruise ship and take over the entire cruise ship.
That sounds fucking odd. That sounds real. That sounds loads of fun.
Yeah, it's a 4-day run, and that you've got 4 days to take over the entire cruise ship without being KIA'd in the process.
That sounds upsettingly doable.
It is.
Yeah, that sounds extremely fun as well.
It's fucking. I feel the videos where it's fucking awesome. I think the average completion rate is 42% on it.
That's not bad.
no, that ain't bad at all.
Next one,
Dude, I've put money on horses with lower fucking win rates. So that's not bad.
it is. I think it's a bunch of like jockey, like out of fit fat guys and all that, and wannabes jumping onto a ship trying to do actual military tactics with no
Literally.
training whatsoever. And you got various scenarios got to run through, like rescue the captain, sabotage the engines, stop the ship moving, deactivate chemical agents, deactivate a SAM site they're going to launch missiles from, that type. A lot of different odd like scenarios to take over and do, as well as the overall operation of like taking over the entire ship, and that. And each one you fail or achieve change the difficulty of the game, and that it's great fun. The next
So
one,
the one I want to do, they do one in France every couple of years. It's like straight up World War I trench warfare.
Oh, that does sound like
Like,
it'd be-
they just redig the old trenches out in Flanders, and you just live
Yeah.
there for 2 weeks, like getting fucking hit with like fireworks, pretending to be artillery. It's great.
the
I
other
really want to go do that one.
one I want to try is
Wait,
the island.
I've heard the islands might be pretty good.
Pretty good, and it's like 5,000 players get dumped on this
Yeah.
desert island and
oh
the 2
god.
teams. And that.
Is that's the one where like
That-
you get dumped with like literally? It's like literally battle royale. There's just boxes with airsoft guns hidden around the place.
That sounds wicked fun. Like you can you make and break alliances and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
they like just proper Hunger Games kind of shit.
Basically form a team of 10 with your friends, and you get if you're professional, if you're already airsoft, they'll take your own battle gear and your sidearm, right, with one magazine of ammo. That is it.
Oh,
Right.
Oh,
And the rest you've got to salvage from doing complete missions, and salvage from like bunkers, ammo stashes, steal from the other people. For all of it, including down to ammo.
that sounds wicked fun.
You know, you got to set up your own solar power so you can charge your batteries and everything else. Call in airstrikes,
That's
heli
really-
support, water vehicles, all have to be stolen and all that type of stuff. It's probably like
that
about
sounds-
$5 per person for that run.
see, I
Sounds
want to do something like that, but like without the team system or like to bring your own gear. I want it to be like you turn up with the clothes on your back, right? It's just you you turn up to a warehouse
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. Like they put a bag over your head and load you up into a fucking helicopter.
Battle.lek in
And you-
America.
You got to fucking parachute onto an island, Fortnite style. It's like just
Uh,
solo, no teams, no objectives, just survive. There is 300 men on this island and 100 airsoft guns. Sort it out yourselves. We'll be back in 6 weeks.
Battle.lek in Nevada airsoft site. They run something similar once every 3 years. And that. Where you get like little collars on your neck to track where your locations are, and
Oh fuck yeah!
you know, and like if you go to a certain zone, it don't might detonate and you're out permanently from the game. And that's a 1-day event. That one, I think it's about limited to about 300 participants. You walk in, you get
Low key vibe.
basically you call around, you get a bag handed to you at random, which could have anywhere from, you know, AR-15 with ammo or no ammo, no magazines, no battery, or toilet paper.
Or and hear me, they do that but without the bag. Just put the bag somewhere in the arena and make me like straight out Halo jump into the arena from a Halo. Like literally Halo dropped me on an island with 100 other nerds. I hide guns around the island and just tell everyone, don't die, we'll be back in 6 weeks. I just every day just have like a plane fly by and just kick fucking crates of food out
There,
over the island.
there was
And it's just straight up Hunger Games it.
there was that one which was being proposed, which was supposed to take place in 2030, where it's something similar, but again, it's 2 camps fighting over basically it's 3 islands, like 2 small ones, each one for each person's like each camp space, and that you got to pick which base you go into. By the way, you don't get you.
Hmm.
You got to pick 1 or 2 bases. Everyone gets basically dropped in at random by helicopter into certain locations, and you basically go there with just clothes on your back and nothing else.
Vibes.
You've got to find, you got to complete
Huh.
missions, find captures, and get weaponry for your chosen base, and that takes place over 2.5 months plus a survival thing. So you got to hunt for your own food and that type of stuff, or hunt for food caches and all that, because I don't think we got the insurance on them for hunting their own food. To be
Again,
honest.
literally that just without the teams. No teams, no like just me.
And it seems there for reasons for insurance purposes. And
Fuck the
that's-
insurance.
Now the other one,
Unfortunately,
Like-
it's needed.
Like just make people sign a waiver, job done.
even that would work.
Fuck the insurance.
The other
fucking
game I want to play is Zombie Towers. In Hong
I've
in,
heard you talk about Zombie Tower before. That's meant to be a vibe.
in Hong It's a 150 floor tower, and you get airdropped on the top floor with a a team member of 6, and you basically get from top of the tower to the basement by fighting through zombie hordes coming up the tower.
That actually sounds that also sounds really fun.
Low key vibes. Also, hear me out when I say that doesn't sound that hard.
Of the 10 years been running, 4 teams have completed the entire run.
Like, is there like a time limit on it or something? Or
Technically, yeah, you got about a week to do it, and that. But you also, again, it's a bit like Resident Evil. So you got like a certain monster that probably you got to try and defeat on the way down, which can take out your whole team. And you basically got 3 lives, and then it's game over.
that sounds extremely doable.
No one's done it yet. They say 4 teams have done it, and that. And the fastest completion time was 4 days.
Hear me out when I say I feel like I get the boys together. I could clear that in like 2.
Possibly, but the problem is the game's run as mill sim. So you only go into certain limited loadout they provide. So you're talking one assault rifle, I think 6 mags of 30 round, sidearm with 2 mags and 2 grenades to start with. And you can get if you complete the tasks on each floor or like blocks, you can find a storage room with more ammo and upgraded weaponry and that type of stuff. And then you can move on from
That
there.
sounds very doable.
As far as I know, they say only 4 teams have done the full run from top to bottom.
Like, I feel like I get me. Like, I love you, Fat Man T, but you're not on this team. I feel like me, my boy Dylan, low-key, unironically, Jaden, like Australian Jaden, and like fucking probably my cousin Jason.
And why,
I feel like that squad, we could wipe that in like 2 fucking days.
what the fuck, I'm not on the team for.
How do I put this nicely? While you're very talented,
How to put this nicely is such a great line to start with.
in the nicest way possible, you don't strike me as the running type.
In the nicest way possible, you suck.
No,
if I was
don't get me wrong. Like, I've played with Fat Man T before. Man is good with a firearm. Man just isn't fast. And like, I'm aiming to speed run this bitch. I need speed. I need motherfuckers that can go down a corridor at Mach 10. You know, I very much. We're planning. Like, I'm planning this being like a speed soft game. We're gonna COD slide our way with Uzis and just light the fucking
God.
corridor up.
Fucking God, slide. Jesus Christ.
Statistically, that type of team does not make it past the 10th floor.
Good for them.
if I was picking a team for that, I'd go Australian Jaden, Scotty, Fat Man T. You said it was 6 people, right?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, now I'm actually gonna think about who I'd
See, I'm a speedrunner with 4. Fuck you. I'm speedrunning with a team of 4.
I'd say Vincent, but Vincent has a bad knee.
So do
yeah.
I got 2 bad knees and I'm still on your team. You fucking idiot.
I can kill this
I mean,
bitch.
fair.
But
Actually,
I found
no,
an optional boss fight infield. Give me a moment.
I've got to actually think about my last 2 people.
I like what do you think about that? Like Fat Man T, if I was doing it just for like fun, for like recreational purposes, of course you'd be on the team. However, like in this scenario that we're planning out here, like I'm aiming to like beat the record. I want to own the world record. So I'm gonna bring like a team with a slight disadvantage of that's less of us, but we're fast. We're quick, dudes. That's the mission I'm working on here. If I was just going along for fun, like obviously you're coming.
I think if I had the right team, I could probably run about 4 days.
I
Because,
think I can do it.
because some of the puzzles require some time, at least 3 hours to complete.
Oh God!
I don't know. I still reckon I can do it in 2, dude. I feel like 2 days. Like 3 at a push. I reckon doable, achievable.
It comes down to what weapons you get given. It's a big problem for me.
Yeah.
Mm.
If it's all shotgun runs, it's going to take less longer. So the reload time and scarcity of ammo. You know, if they give me an LMG, yeah, a couple of days easy.
I don't. I feel like give me an assault rifle, and like a sidearm, and I'm covered. Honestly, like Loki, I reckon I could solo it in 5.
Worst part of Problem No is it's changed contact tower every year
Yeah.
and that. So you can't like go off previous years what people use because you change
Yeah.
what's in it.
I feel like solo assault rifle pistol build, I could get it knocked out in like 5, maybe 6 days.
So rifle, pistol,
Like I
sidearm,
feel like achievable.
2 grenades. I could probably do it in 5 to 4. But again, it all comes down to what the because probably the hardest challenge is the midway point at floor 50, where that takes a minimum of about 4 hours to complete because it's required to learn chemistry on the fly.
How hard could it be? How hard could it be to build a bomb? Like all I'm saying, right, is like you show me where in the rules it says I'm not allowed to just build pipe bombs and blow holes in the floor to make my way down quicker.
Rule 3.
Like you show me where in the written contract it says I'm not allowed to do that.
Rule 3. You're
Ah, fuck.
only supposed to have to use the ones the pyros they give you.
Ah, fair.
Because
Scotty's plan immediately foiled.
because Hong
Eh,
Kong
I
is
can still do it in like 5-6 days. I just try to like see if I can speed run it down to like an hour and a half. But like, oh well.
and that's because the rules in Hong Kong are very strict on what you can and can't use.
Yeah.
In terms, so the FP is lower, and the grenades you use are either the spring-loaded bouncers, or it's the blank cushion types.
Mm.
So the Mark 9s I've got, I can't use those because I could burn pop one of those, and that's the thing I'm trying to stop.
Yeah.
The only thing that holds
I
interest
love
for
this
me,
fucking game.
the only thing that interests me is Burgot.
Which one's Burgot again?
That's the one over in
It's like Germany, Sweden.
Sweden. It's one that takes part in that.
Yeah, I think it's
one that takes part in that 8-mile square field. They've got like 6 cameras
Yeah.
set up, and you've got 2 opposing teams. You got to get arrested, put in jail, interrogated, type shit.
Yeah, that does sound like a vibe.
You know, they've actually got actual vehicles running around dead transporting because they're that far away to walk to objectives. And that. Problem with that one, that's such a milsim game that you have to have the right type of tent in order to camp there as well.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it's like full immersion, you got like right side military side tent to use to camp. And you can't take
How about fuck you?
you
Oh,
can't take,
fuck you. I got a bit of tarpaulin and a rope.
that would actually work, yes, that would work. Oddly enough.
Like, that's all I need. That's all I need to camp. Give me tarpaulin and some rope and a couple of tent pegs.
So the only
and leave me
problem,
alone.
only problem with the game is you're not allowed to take your iPro off ever because you can get night attacks.
Well, yeah, like that's fair.
Yeah.
That one's over here, that's about 2 week long adventure. On that one. Worst part is it's run during the summer, so there's no nighttime
Mm.
for the entire duration. So that drives a lot of players like a little bit loopy. They can't tell between daytime and nighttime.
Where to watch then?
They do, but they get
Like,
broke. They get
I feel like I'm
broke
not
quite
allowed to say buy a digital watch then. Job done.
They do get broke quite quickly. The only other rule that changes from us is the FSP's higher, so like sniper rifles are like 650 FSP on those. fuckers. Yeah, it allowed up 8 mil rounds.
Imagine that hitting you square in the bell end.
Yeah, because the max
Ah.
maximum
Uh,
you go over there is
Oh.
8 mil at 0.5s.
bruh, 650 FSP straight to the bell end.
Yeah,
Mm.
even the full autos are reduced or limited to like, I think 2.5s. That their limit's like 450. Those bitches. Is a very
How expensive
brutal
is it to go to Sweden?
Burgot runs $2.5 for the entire game.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
Ooh.
I'm kinky, but I ain't that kinky. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm kinky enough to want to get raped, but not in my wallet. You get your dick out of my bank account.
That's 2 weeks. That's your visa. Transport to the game site. You got people on flights, but transport to the game site. And all the medical and insurance stuff you need for the actual game itself. Isn't that?
Medical insurance. I'll sign a waiver. Fuck the insurance. If I get hurt, I'll fix it when I get home. It'll be fine.
It also includes,
I don't need insurance.
also includes in case you need air ambulance from people have like fell into the tanks before.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Like, if I fuck up and hurt myself, I'll fix it myself with a bit of rope and a stick. It'll be fine.
Andrew McKilson has been released from jail after it's found out he's fucking innocent.
Which
Who
one
was
was
that
that
again?
Which one was he again? Yeah.
7 years ago, he was accused of rape. I think it was like 3 counts of rape.
Ah,
The evidence on him,
Bagger.
basically all the evidence had him from was you were on camera near the site at some point, and I used that and basically stonewalled him. So like no DNA evidence. Even they had DNA evidence, but didn't match to him. But you basically bitch slapped him in the court. But the guy who actually done it has been caught and he's been found guilty of it.
well,
One thing I have to say is this report came out a day ago. Apparently Putin has released the 4 locations that he's going to attack in the UK if the war in Ukraine keeps escalating the way it is.
Okay.
I've never understood like when they do that. It's like, hey, we're gonna attack here. Why are you telling them? Like, if you're
That's a
actually gonna
show
do
off.
it, if you're actually gonna do it, just fucking do it.
The problem
It's partially a show off, but it's also partially like it's a bluff play.
probably the four places he picked, right, are most stupid places in the world.
Where is this dumbass picked?
Lancaster, Suffolk,
Oh,
Reading,
okay.
and London.
Why Lancaster?
Because I think he believes.
Why am I on the list? What did Lancaster do?
I think he believes because Lancaster bombers is stated there apparently where he believes. That's where our bombers are, is in Lancaster.
Okay.
Stupid.
It's like,
I mean, there is a military base there, but it's not our biggest airfield we use.
So like I think it's like the third smallest.
It is,
Like
yeah.
shit.
It's actually a training airfield. So, Suffolk, he's trying to knock out what he classifies as the naval port, naval communication area.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's not Suffolk. That's Norfolk, and that's fucking like Sunderland, Hartlepool, Blackpool,
Recife.
Forsyth. You know, that's nothing to do with Suffolk. Reading, I don't know why. Reading, I think it's because we can push people.
It just doesn't like Reading, apparently. Okay.
And again, although London theoretically is a good idea because it's the centre of our government.
Well, yeah.
It also would do nothing to stop our army or our military force at all.
Yeah, literally.
Because that just tries to transfer to Otterburn or what was that other one? I was in the Lake District, I can't remember its name now.
I know the one you mean, but yeah.
Yeah, that one. Just transfer straight to there. So we wouldn't even put a blip in our military preparedness. You know. So these picks are just idiotic. Because he says these are nuclear attacks, these are missile attacks. They're straight like big missile attacks. So again, he's not going to do a lot of damage. Realistically.
I mean, yeah, not really.
Basically all he's done is kill some old people and chavs.
Basically, yeah.
Sorry, old posh and chavs. That's all he's killed.
And that's just in London.
Yeah. Not that a great loss to the British community.
Yeah.
As I say, it must be like we, like, us as the British people, think London is like our Mecca, and, we'll protect at all cost. No, we'll ban it straight away. People
Like,
in
the only
London
people
don't
in Britain
London.
that like London are the people that live there.
Even then, there's few far between of those fuckers now. They live there because they have to.
Literally.
What else we got? Lebanon apparently surrendered to Israel. I don't know why Israel
Fair
attacked
enough,
Lebanon
them.
for. I still can't work out why they did it.
Yeah, neither can I really. But
What else we got? More in American politics, by the looks of it. Getting caught with France again. It seems that way. After the last
Ho ho.
what happened over the fishing trade.
yeah, that's not gonna go well. We're gonna be back at each other's throats in like 6 weeks.
Yeah, and that's about it for the news, really.
Like, I'm sorry to break it to planet Earth, but the British and French simply cannot coexist.
The only other news really about thing is we've now revealed our new tank. The British have now eventually rebuilt the new tank, the Challenger 3,
Hell yeah.
and that's just in its first test fire yesterday. Sorry. And that. And the
And let me guess, it's shit.
No, they've basically reinforced the entire tank. Basically got the Tank 2 chassis, boost the engine capacity by about 30%, increase the armor yield all over, including the top part and everything else, by 62%, while keeping the weight the same.
Ooh. Vibes.
And not relying on reactive armor plates. They've also installed the new trophy system on board, that. The only controversial thing they've
Hmm.
done is they moved away from rifled barrels and went for a smoothbore.
Ooh. Okay.
Interesting.
Gone for 120 LBX smoothbore barrel on it. So it's a longer barrel. It's got more velocity, technically more power, and they're making a dedicated case saber round for it.
Okay, if it's Sable, that makes a bit more sense, I guess. But I don't know. I can see a lot of tank crews manually rifling it for themselves.
So far, the
I
test
can see a lot of tank crews just getting an angle grinder out.
basically went with
Yeah.
smoothbore for two reasons. One, it's slightly cheaper to make than the rifle one, and two, it's the same one that the Lambda is currently using. The Lambda NATO Lambda tank.
Yeah, which like fair, but like I don't know, bro. I don't know if that was the play.
Yeah. And that's what they've gone for. Basically, they've gone for the same idea of like, basically, say it's not exactly a brand new tank, it's still technically a challenger. But
Yeah.
it's such a greater challenger, it makes it more easy to create a new category for it outside the challenger to mark up. And that. Still top speed like 66 tons with top speed of I think 61 miles per hour.
Hmm.
Like that. But the armor is like you can upgrade the armor about 60 times, up to 60% all round. So it's basically designed it against drone attacks, that type of stuff. Made it against that as well.
Yeah. Actually, what else is in the news? Actually,
What's that?
I received a bit of news last night from last week. Like a bit of news I missed
Oh.
last week. So like Family, like I know you'll remember because you've played it like with me before. But do you guys know the game No Man's Sky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, No Man's Sky got an update last week.
Oh.
I heard they'll get
Another one?
but I can't remember what it was for.
Yeah, they got an update last week. Like it's another like big gameplay change like update. They've like released like a new thing to do in the game. Yeah, they basically added Pokemon to No Man's Sky.
Oh, the capture system they said they were going to bring out.
Yeah, like it's like the capture system and like animal breeding has been in the game for donkeys yonks, but like they've added like a battling and evolution system now. It says like actually like breeding your creatures to be better has a fucking purpose. Like because like you can do like these there's like these little holo tables have been added to like all the space stations
Yeah.
where like you can basically do like holographic Pokemon fights, and you can do it as like PvE or PvP. So you can play against the bots or you can play against other players. It's kind of cool.
I heard the last big update they did, because I haven't really played since the last big update, which is the large class ships.
Yeah, they brought up Corvettes.
Corvettes.
Mm.
So basically upgrade the Corvette, built the first version Corvette you can get your hands on, technically. And I've left it alone since then. I mean, under the game, so I haven't really touched it since then.
And see, I've not bothered with a Corvette 'cause I don't really see the value behind it, like personally speaking. But
The Corvette's value was introducing the Corvette for team dynamic play.
yeah,
So you can bring everybody on board your Corvette, and you can fly around using it for like more like RP type gameplay or team dynamic.
yeah, which is
gameplay.
like valid. Yeah, I can see how other players can get the value that way, but like it's like I mean, like
Yeah.
for my own playthrough, like I don't really have a value to it behind the Corvette like ship class. So it's like
Yeah, they're trying to push it more towards an MMORPG now, where they want to get more people to bring clans into the servers and bring like
yeah,
each server has like about 500 people on it, with little clans you run around type thing, and
Speaking of games, me and Jaden have been recently playing a lot of Conan Exiles.
vibes.
going old school.
Yeah,
are we?
it's been a rather fun.
That's the
I don't know if Conan Exiles was still going.
Yeah, it is. It's got a revival.
Nah,
Got a big revival during
that's
COVID.
actually it's... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's got a big revival during COVID on Exiles.
I mean, I think every MMO got a big fucking revival during fucking
Yeah.
COVID because there was nothing to do. But
I mean, Little Rooms technically did. It kind of still stayed niche.
I actually
To be
picked up
fair,
a.
like RuneScape is still going. Like it's like I agree with you. Like modern RuneScape of like that's like very niche. Not a lot of people play that anymore. But like RuneScape old school is still going fucking strong.
Yeah, there's a VTuber watching. That's all he ever fucking played. It's that and Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, also, apparently World of Warcraft lied. They're not shutting down the service this year. That's
Oh,
what they're
good.
gonna do. They've just released a new DLC
Yeah. Well, fair enough
Huh.
to them.
coming out. Which brings me on to the second point of what I was going to talk about tonight.
Hmm.
You didn't, like say Vegas, you didn't English and classical literature at high school level.
Actually,
Yeah.
real quick, I've put a clip in links and sources that I want Scotty to see because me and Jaden figured out you could like there's
I
like
will
a
check that out later on.
all right.
So that's it.
So you were saying that, Matthew.
Yeah, you know, like the classical literature, you know, like Shakespeare and
Yeah.
you know,
I even did Shakespeare when I was at college. And did Shakespeare. I did like a lot of the old Greek tragedies. Like yeah, like
you know Dickens, and like
Like,
classical media. What do you think is
Yeah.
given the 50 years time, right? What do you think would be the next big classical book series or novels that would be classified as the all great classicals of the time?
okay. I have. If we're talking books specifically,
I mean,
Books
just
specifically.
in general, like classical movies, like the whole like couldn't
Right.
know what classical is.
it's like classical medias, right? So like, I've got controversial opinions on this. I've got very controversial opinions on this because a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but it's because they're looking at this media through the lens of today versus the future. When it comes to books in particular, like one of my free picks for book series like already is counted as like a classic great because it's already fairly old, but like I don't count it as classical yet, but it will be like in the future. It's like for books, my free series of like these will hit classical literature status probably in my lifetime. It's the Lord of the Rings series, like easily without a doubt. That's
Yeah.
gonna get counted. Like that's gonna be studied at the high school level, like in the future. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Harry Potter series as well. I think, even though there's been some controversy the last couple of years, I do think, like if you look at the books themselves objectively, they might hit there. They might get let into the classical literature category. My third pick is the really controversial opinion. It's
Yeah.
the Percy Jackson books.
Oh god, I haven't
On-
thought of Percy Jackson in ages.
I can
Holy
see-
shit!
I genuinely
love-
think the Percy Jackson books are gonna be considered classical literature eventually.
I can see
I-
where you come from with Percy Jackson novels. This blend
I
of
love
like modern aesthetic and ancient aesthetic comes through.
Exactly. It's literally just a modern retelling of what is already considered classic literature. So it's like I can see it happening.
I loved the Percy Jackson books.
I don't agree it's going to be like high school, like teach mature class, like same grade like Shakespeare or Dickens novels.
I think they will, honestly.
I tell you what, one,
I really do.
I tell you what, I think will be in that category would be Terry Pratchett and the Discord novels.
I disagree. I do. I like for me, like don't get me wrong, Terry Pratchett's a great author. I argue Terry Pratchett's gonna be more like he's gonna be more like the works of Plato and Aristotle. Of like it's gonna get studied at the university level versus at high school. So like at high school you get taught about like Aristotle and Plato was like fucking like oh a man is just a featherless biped fuckery. You don't really get taught about like their fictional writings until you hit uni level.
I know.
So it's like
The reason I say Terry Pratchett for is because of his way his writing style works and the way the book series works in such a varied menagerie of like different writing styles, prose,
Mm.
and writing techniques. I think it's a good series to study if you want to study like literature and how to write literature. They're a good book source to study from.
oh, they are a great source to study from, but they're also like Terry Pratchett used a lot of really fucking advanced writing techniques that just are hard to teach.
Yeah.
Like a younger person that doesn't already have a solid foundation to work from.
Remember that my very first Terry Pratchett book I read. In fact, I've got dyslexia. That didn't help at all. I remember reading. I went to play with my dad. My dad loved the series. Guys. I can't follow what's going on because he's talking about one thing here, and then almost suddenly he flips to a completely different topic here. There's nothing to do with the story, just there. Then back
Yeah.
to this. And the word of advice my dad gave me was, don't try and logically follow it. Just let it
Yeah.
flow.
Yeah. That is fair with Terry Pratchett. Yeah, don't try and use logic. Just let it happen.
It's in the end. And it's right. They do make sense once you get the whole book and you think back over it. Like, oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But why was the toenail troll there? That section, I still quite got place him in there. But
yeah, like that. Like that's part of why, like I think, like Terry Pratchett's gonna be like one, like he's gonna be like one of the authors. Like he's a classical literature guy, but it's for like the university level, not at the high school level. Like he's really not entry level.
Another thing that's going to be delved into class literature would be like comics and mangas. We'll hit there, I think, more.
Oh yeah, I think absolutely. Like I think we're starting to see that happen, like a little bit as well. Of like, you know, like things like Dragon Ball and Naruto. I think like most anime fans have seen or read the mangas and or anime. So it's like, I feel like those are already approaching that classical literature stage, but for very specifically the manga world.
Yeah. I think in manga,
same with like Ghost in the Shell as well.
I think the thing is, I think there's going to be a connection between like, what we classify as classical literature. Into manga. Because you think about it this way, you compare like manga to like Shakespeare. The comic Shakespeare. Yeah. Shakespeare's entirely written out as plays, so you've got characters written out as character voice lines and character addendum notes.
Yeah.
Manga's probably in the same vein as that because instead of got like the character, you got the original panel showing exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
That same vein. Type thing.
It's like it's a similar system.
Instead of visual written out saying character A walks across stage, you've got the visual representation of character A walking across stage and saying his line. So if you compare the two in that kind of vein.
100%. I do agree with you. I do see it happening. Like I'm with you. Because I like it's already starting to happen a little bit. Like especially like with like the anime revival, like in the 2000s, where like people really started to get more and more into anime, especially like from my generation in the 2000s through 2010s.
Yes.
You know, like that like big like economic boom that the anime world kind of saw happen. It's like I can see it happening of like things like Attack on Titan and like Ghost in the Shell being considered part of classical literature, in the future.
Attack on Titan's the perfect example of this. Because
it's really not. It's fucking dog shitly written, but like continue, sir.
It's actually written in like it's dog shitly written because then it changes genre in right in the middle of it, then changes again at the end. It goes
that's one of the reasons it's shitly written.
It goes from like a monster survival to a political drama, back to a monster survival show again.
Yeah,
because I've managed to finish the end of the Thai series of the anime.
I haven't. I'm still not past the Peta Wedding fucking Titan. I still haven't gotten past that fucking scene. I will never get past that scene. I gave up on life that day.
Yeah. But one thing is, if you read the author notes around the manga itself, right? He basically the entire novel series on a German philosopher called, I can't remember his name, I think something Handel Schmitz, who placated that in order for human society to function and work well, you must have an enemy for all humans to band together against. Otherwise, 100%. Humans are doomed to fight amongst themselves. Hitler used the same vein from when he basically pointed the finger at the Jews and turned the entire German people towards the Jews. And that he claims that if you don't do that, then you can't create a stable society of humans, because in small groups we can band together and work well together. Once a group exceeds more than 150, we have a habit of working against each other for our own best ideals. Yeah. And that was the general theme of what the entire Attack on Titan is supposed to run through, in theory. It wasn't, but that's apparently what the author wanted to take away from it to be. And that.
He just told the story very shitly.
I don't know if he told the story very shitly or the manga, because I say I've never read the manga of Attack on Titans myself.
It's not better.
So everyone who ever watched the anime itself, but like say the anime itself does take some interesting turns, I should say.
Now, one of my exes was obsessed with the fucking Attack on Titan manga, and like it's so shit. I fucking hate the manga of it. Like the first season of the show, I don't mind. The manga, I fucking hate the manga so much. It's so shit. It is such a fucking mission to get through the fucking mangas of Attack on Titan. I'm gonna be so for real right now. My fucking 16-year-old cousin could write better fucking manga, and that motherfucker can't spell.
Yeah. My biggest one with Attack on Titan is when you get to the end of it, you find out Right? I spoil one for people who won't listen to this, but I don't give a shit. I know Vic's not going to watch the end of it.
Yeah, I don't care. So
Is it turns out that Jaeger, who was the attack titan, apparently
Yes.
the power of the attack titan is they can visit their past selves who won the trial of the attack
Yes.
titan. And apparently what he'd done was he visited his father, who was the attack titan originally, and orchestrated his dad to give him the time powers and to set up solve the political bullshit that happened throughout the show.
Yeah.
And that's because so
So you're saying he fucking manipulated time just so he could do what he's already doing?
yes.
Yes.
Basically, yeah. You get that in the fourth season.
Dude, they did that in fucking Transformers, man.
yeah,
It's
they
something
literally
similar.
Occam raised their way through fucking time travel in Attack on Titan. Welcome
Yeah.
to my world, buddy.
Yeah, because the idea
No,
was
so-
everything was supposed to eat every Titan, take all the powers to himself, and then die. Thus killing off all the Prime Titans. And that's what the story's supposed to play out. But that's what he's going, but it didn't work out, so he just settled for what he got. And then died because Titans only lived for 13 years. Apparently.
So they did something like that in fucking Transformers. So Shockwave, the mad scientist for Decepticons, who's very logical. Once the Autobots and Decepticons left Cybertron, and Shockwave was left in charge, and he was like, "Okay, this shit's not going well. Nothing's logical about this war."
This shit's gas, Batman.
And he found out because he sent Energon to different planets and did experiments and found out one of them allowed time travel. So this fucker manipulated all of us Decepticons to activate the time travel properties of the Energon, sent him back to when the Cybertronian race started, and killed, I can't remember which prime it was, one of the 13 primes, became him by fucking skinwalkering that shit, just wearing a mask.
What?
And yes, no. So he killed one of the primes and then just wore his body. It's weird to explain. It's very difficult, but that's like the gist of it. And fucking manipulate the primes with attacking each other so that he could start the war so that he could manipulate the war from the very beginning so that the Cybertron would be a logical thing.
So you're telling me the Transformers equivalent of Heinrich Himmler time traveled and turned a founding father in the Transformers universe into a meat toboggan?
Yes.
Yes. I want to say it was Legion Maximal. I want to say that's what it was.
See,
Can't remember.
and people wonder why I constantly say that. I swear to God, the same motherfuckers that write Transformers are it's the same writing team that wrote Red Alert 3. Like, tell me that isn't a Red Alert 3 plot point.
I don't know Red Alert 3.
Oh, it's a
I
vibe.
don't.
Tim Curry travels back in time to like basically kill Albert Einstein, which causes a change to how World War II happens.
Yeah.
It's a great film. It's a great game. I love Red Alert 3. It's a really good game. I played it in years.
But yeah, it's like one of those. It's similar like time to similar vein, except like say the future Eren Yeager manipulates his own self to get his mother not killed, so he gets to resolve he needs to. Basically, Eren Yeager basically ironically kills his own fucking mother to send him on the path of being the Titan, and seeking revenge. You know that it gets very fucking wibbly wobbly from there. To be
Yeah,
honest.
and the manga isn't better. The manga's so much worse. I fucking
Yeah.
I never read the manga, and I only
Don't.
watched like 2 seasons of AOT. I just could not get into it. It was like that huge lore dump in the middle of like season 2, where it's just like, here's everything you need to know, and I could not comprehend any of it. It's a fucking blur when I think about it.
It gets worse. Season 3 is where we get the full lore dump, where it finds out that all the rest of humanity is perfectly fine. The people in the castle are just basically a bunch of racists who use a Titan power to try and kill everybody. Failed at it, hid off, and the Titans that get attacked them now are basically the rest of the world find their descendants and basically use them as their weapons to keep thrown against them as revenge type thing. That's the entirety of
I'm glad I just stuck with the other big show, long-winded show, One Piece. That's probably just as much lore as
The worst thing about
AOT.
the worst thing about Attack on Titan is they so desperately try to stretch us out so long that season 4 lasted 5 years.
Yes. Oh my
Jesus-
god, I
Jesus
remember the
Christ.
fucking memes of like, here's season 4, part 30. Like, no, I'm not going to watch that. I will watch One Piece a second time over before I watch. I think said season 4, part 30. No, go fuck yourself.
Fuck, I'm literally never watching the animated version of One Piece. There's literally not enough hours in my lifetime. Fuck that.
Dude, it only took me like 2 months, and that was with me going to school.
Fuck
And
that.
Were you sleeping?
yeah,
The last season of Attack on Titan
Straight out, fuck that.
was I think it was 87 episodes of Attack on Titan. According to what I'm looking at.
hit my volume. Hold on, can't hear anything. There we go.
Why can't you hear anything? Hear me.
I can hear now. I was readjusting my headset. I hit the volumes disc on it.
Ah,
The last episode was released on 18th of April 2025. And the entire show was released
it was like 2012. The first season.
2021.
21.
Yeah.
Well, for the first season of Attack on Titan.
First episode was released in 2021.
Of the first season.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's not right.
I was watching Attack on Titan in high school, so like no.
I was going to say I remember seeing it on fucking what was it, Adult Swim when I was a young child
Oh god. Like
because
the
I
first season-
passed out while watching Cartoon
Every
Network
season.
and then I woke up to that.
I didn't know they had Cartoon Network back in the Stone Age, Vincent.
Oh, go fuck yourself! I'm not that much older than you, bitch. If I'm with the Stone Age starring you, I'm not much older, bitch. I'm barely into my 20s. Go fuck yourself.
I say Vincent saw the Stone Age. What the fuck is that man TC? The fucking birth of the primordial sphere.
Yeah.
He was wearing a primordial suit.
No.
Like,
Batman T saw like the birth of the universe and then the Queen showing up.
it's fucking I miss my pet lizards. The queen says, "What pet lizards? Oh, you know the ones that they have bones of in the museum." What? And I
Yeah,
want to say
look-
Tony. Like,
Dude, straight out. I miss Queen. I miss Elizabeth. She was
I know.
alive. I miss Lizzie. I miss Philip. Philip was so fun. I miss Prince Philip. That man was unhinged. I miss him. Man was gone too soon. I miss Philip.
Alright, actually, right. It was 2013 technically. I'll look at the dub version. The original Japanese version was 2013.
I was gonna fucking say like it definitely won 2021 for Attack on Titan season 1.
First 25 episodes was 2013. Second season was 12 episodes long. Was 2017.
Was it 20? Yeah, I was gonna say like 2017, 2018. Cause like it was like the arse end of my time at high school.
22 episode third season. Broken 2 parts. First 12 aired on the 2018. The last 10 in 2019. And the fourth season started in December 2020. There were 6 episodes first part. 6 episodes in the first part. Second episode airing from January to April 2022. And then the last ones was 2023. 2 parts in March 2023 and then November 2023. Apparently. So yeah, they stretched out like I'm sure less than 100 episodes over like nearly 10, 15 years.
But yeah, like fuck that. I think it's like season 2 where a Titan randomly does a fucking ballet pirouette to turn around, and I went, nah, I'm good. I'm okay now. I'm gonna go watch good television.
Yes, that would be in season 2.
I think it's like the second episode or some shit. It's like that far. I was like, no. Like I just closed my web browser and put up Netflix. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go watch Spartacus: Blood and Sand again. Low key, good show. If anyone's never seen it, like check out Spartacus: Blood and Sand. It's pretty good. It's on Netflix. It's really good.
Actually, no.
Check
It
it.
would be,
It's made by 5-star. It's
season
great.
1, actually. You're thinking of.
No, it's not season 1.
It would be because
It's not in the original 25.
it was because the second number was when they leave the wall for the first time and go to fight.
No,
Timothy.
it's later. I mean, it's like right at the start of season 2. So I remember it literally being like season 2 has come out, and me and like my friend Connor were watching it, and I just see a fucking Titan pirouette to turn around in a field. Like, hang on, let me fucking see.
I
if I can
remember
find
that. Oh no, that's popping in my head. I kind of remember that now.
I
Oh,
remember that
God.
one. I'm pretty sure it's when they left the wall to go and retake the Lost Wall territory. And that with the
No, it's
scout
after
units.
that.
I think we'll also make like the classical list eventually. Would probably Demon Slayer.
Oh God, why? I'm curious about this. Why would you think that?
Because for catalyst to be catalyst, it's not a case of whether it's good or not. It's whether or not depends on how much the masses take it in. Where Shakespeare was came classical because like, a lot of peasantry got to watch it, who didn't really know what classical literature stuff was. It's a
Yeah.
good show. Demon Slayer, I think, falls
Yeah, I
in
know
kind of-
that.
Demon Slayer falls in that kind of good thing where actual anime fans and non-anime fans watch it and thought, yeah, that was okay, that was decent. Nothing strange, fantastic. It's just easily digestible.
Hmm.
You know, it's not very complex. Not very complex show. You know, boy family dies, goes on a triple revenge with his sister in tow.
Yeah.
It's essentially Star Wars in the Edo period.
Found it.
Star Wars Edo.
Essentially, it is if you think about it.
I mean, fair.
I'm-
No, you're right. That's fair.
I'm putting a video in links, and so this is the exact fucking spot where I gave up on Attack on Titan. Is it 30 seconds into this video?
Alright, hold on. Let me...
30 seconds into this video, you get to see where I gave up on Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that's season 1.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
it was season 2 because I remember it coming out.
That's season 1.
Okay.
That's
What the fuck
end.
did I just?
That's the end of season 1. That's season 1. That's where they leaving the wall, and then it was apparently everyone thinks it was going to the war to take on to seal it off and get the other wall back to Lost. But
What the fuck did I just watch?
it's actually
You like watched the scene that made me quit fucking like Attack on Titan. That game, I thought that episode came out. I saw that, and I sobered. I got sober there and then. I was made sober. I stopped. I paused. I looked myself in the damn mirror, and I went, "You gotta be a man." And then I all F-word good. Right, that scene sobered me.
All right. I still remember the very first scene I ever saw of Attack on Titan. It was fucking again like late night. It was him. It was fucking Aaron Yeager in the fucking well trying to churn or something. But I still remember the scene to get this guy at a well and my young
hole.
child brain like the fuck is going on with this?
Yeah, he's in the hole trying to learn how to control his Titan powers and what triggers it.
Uh-huh.
There's no biting yourself.
Yeah, no,
that's the
that-
trigger.
Yep, that was the very first scene I ever saw of Attack on Titan. And I don't remember anything else of that during that time. I mean, I do remember watching it later, but like,
I watched it out of more curiosity. I tried to finish it, but the Civil War period of that took me out
Yeah.
quite early on when we went to season 3.
yeah. Why is my scroll wheel hating me today? I try to scroll down and it scrolls up. Stop it.
I mean, I think One Piece will probably under classical literature as well. It's some ugly classical.
I was gonna say One
Quotation.
Piece definitely will, especially because of the like what would we do? Would it be like the real world stuff that people are using like the flags for, that Jolly Roger for saying like, hey, the government's corrupt, and they just start, rather than like saying it out loud, some of them will just passively say it by just showing the Straw Hats Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
I can't remember which country it was, but it was like this one country that for most of the truck drivers, they're straining their trucks because people are stupid, and during like a national holiday, you're supposed to show the country's flag. Well, these truck drivers have had enough of the bullshit quotas of overstraining their trucks with too much weight and shit. Just used the Jolly Roger, Straw Hat Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
Instead,
A few places have done that. I mean, first if everyone uses Pepe the Frog as money. But I still can't understand. I think well, that blew my mind when I found that one out. Yeah, I think like One Piece will be up there easily in it because, like I say, it's just such a long spanning show of it, and there's so much. What's it? Typical sections of it which people can relate to.
yeah.
Also, real quick, I've looked it up. It's the first episode of season 2. Season 2, episode 1. It's they're investigating the breach of the Rose Wall or Wall Rose, whichever you prefer.
I thought it was.
No, it's the opening episode of season 2.
I can't because they do the investigation while
It's- Gamer, I don't know what to tell you. I literally just fucking googled it. It is the opening It's the opening episode of season 2. Like I really don't know what to tell you at this point. The Pearl Wedding Titan was like episode 1, season 2. It's like 32 minutes in. Like I don't know what else to tell you here.
Hurry! Let me down from here this instant.
I'm pretty sure that's where the Beast Titan turns up in that episode, not the female Titan.
No, it's the female Titan. Because that's like the female Titan's whole plot point is like, if she's around, the Titans magically know how to sprint for reasons. It's like half the plot of that season.
Well, it's gone to season 2 because I'm on Crunchyroll, and the first episode is Beast Titan.
The female Titan turns up there too. Like I'm fucking.
The female Titan gets captured at the end of season 1.
Okay.
I'm going. I'm looking at.
Like, okay.
I'm actually looking at the episodes on my list of what I've watched.
Okay. Okay. Whatever.
Scotty's not happy.
Scotty just doesn't care anymore. Like, I don't know what else to tell. Like, I've googled it 5 fucking times, and every time I Google it, it's season 2, episode 1. I don't know what else to tell you at this point.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm looking at the episode here on my list on Crunchyroll, which I've watched, and it's in season 1. Particularly
Well, fucking tell that to Google. Tell Crunchyroll to inform Google.
episode 16, episode 17 of season 1.
Not according to fucking Google, it's not. Crunchyroll seems to be the only place that's arguing it's season 1. Everywhere else I'm asking says it's season 2. I do not know what else to tell you at this point. I know in my heart it was season 2 because I literally remember, like, I finished season 1 in high school. I get to my 3rd year of high school. Season 2 comes out. I watch that scene as it airs. I give up on Attack on Titan. I don't know how else to explain this. It was fucking season 2. Google says it's season 2. My brain says it's season 2. My memory says it's season 2. Like, it was season goddamn 2. I don't know what else to tell you here. Like, unless they've changed what episodes count as what season, it was season fucking 2.
Well, season 1 took a mid-season break in the middle of it.
We're literally only watching it because it's season 2. Like, we'd finished season 1 the week before season 2 came out. We watched season 2. I gave up at that scene. I never watched the rest of the show. It was season fucking 2.
Anyway, so what other ones do you think will meet the classical literature mark or classical media mark?
Honestly, I think there's some like contenders for games. I think games are gonna do it.
I think games will be next.
Like I think we're gonna see games being like the next big medium where like people start saying, yeah, that's classical media now.
Doom would probably be considered classical media, like the original Doom.
Honestly, yeah, I could see it. Like, I mean, today it's considered like it's like retro.
Yeah.
So like that's like the game equivalent to like classical.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, like, in
yeah, I was
terms
about to
of,
say,
like I mean, like in terms of like in the same vein as like Shakespeare is of like it'll get studied at the high school level of here's how storytelling works.
Black Ops.
And like, yeah, I do
Call
agree
of
with you,
Duty,
like Doom's
like-
on that list. See,
No.
I disagree. Don't get me wrong, I loved Black Ops. Black Ops is a great game, and it does tell a really good, compelling story. I don't see it.
It's
I
true.
don't think it did it that well.
I can see it. I can see it.
I think
see
it
what
was Black Ops could have done it if they just stopped at like 3.
Honestly, yeah. Like honestly, if it stopped at 2, they would have had a better shot. Really,
Yeah,
like
yeah, 2. But most people love a trilogy. So
The problem,
Yeah.
the problem with
I mean,
Black
yeah,
Ops
like-
and the Call of Duty games in general is for storytelling narrative wise, they're just basically generic war movies.
I mean, yeah. To be fair,
Yeah.
we get some classicals like Bridge of the Required, that kind of stuff, or Battle of the Bulge, something like again like some classical Vietnam ones, like Apocalypse Now, that type of stuff. They might fit like
Yeah.
those kind of veins, but I don't think they ever reach like level of these need to be studied at for literature reasons at like school level or high school level or university
even
level.
then, I don't think Call of Duty is ever hitting like Apocalypse Now levels of appreciation. Like, it's like with films like Apocalypse Now and that, like Good Morning Vietnam, especially, like the reason they're like considered like as good as they are isn't because like, oh, it's a war movie. No, it's a war movie that's telling you a message that isn't just war. No,
Yeah.
it's here's the horrors of war and the shit soldiers have to go through and why war is like the greatest sin of mankind.
Yeah, so
Battlefield
Like, there's
1.
a story there.
Battlefield 1 then. If we're going
Battle-
with... if we're-
Battlefield 1, like it tried really hard to do that, and that's the nicest thing I can say about Battlefield 1.
I think the closest
Like-
war game movie I can think of would probably either be Bad Company. Do it.
Bad Company has a shot at it. I could see
Yes.
Bad Company pulling it off. Like, I tell you what game
Bad
I
Com-
do think will hit it. I tell you what game I think will like hit that classical literature stage where like it'll get studied at high schools for its storytelling. And it's both of the Red Dead games. I think Red Dead's 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay.
Because like the stories they tell, like on their own are compelling, but the way they tell them as well, I can see it. I swear that's gonna be like those are gonna be like the next Shakespeare's.
I don't want to say Shakespeare, but I'll still say Alphonse Infinity would do with studying classical cowboy literature, cowboy films.
What about Halo? You guys thoughts on that?
I get nah.
Halo's Lord's wrong for it, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I get like which like Halo's story is kill the aliens,
Yeah.
and that's it. Like that's like hitting me
Yeah.
with like Helldivers is gonna be like no, it's not right. Helldivers doesn't have a fucking point. It's kill the bugs. Like no,
Yeah.
sit down.
Yeah, Helldiver's whole inspiration is a fucking satire film.
Yeah.
So
Like, Helldivers
he ain't got no
doesn't
fucking
burn off
point.
your brain and shoot the baddies. Okay, it's like it's not really.
I mean,
Don't
what-
worry, it's telling you a story, but it's not exactly high
Yeah.
storytelling, is it? Like it's straightforward. It shoot the bad guys, you're space Nazis. It's not hard.
Okay, one game I think will do it.
Huh.
For like the big sci-fi end of it, will probably Mass Effect.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
Mm.
I like the endings that make the ending makes it a little shaky, but like yeah, I reckon maybe it could get there.
Because they see the Mass Effect universe and the lore that's in it, we're similar to Star Trek. there's so many narratives you could branch off from.
Yeah.
Very because they've done it in the games. You know, they got the first scene where basically got the new guy coming on the block, chases down a bad guy, and covers a big conspiracy. Then you have the branch off of like we join Cerberus. Then back to being like, with the Alliance and that vast effort. And you've got Andromeda, which is not great gameplay wise, and that's. But the story
Andromeda's there at best.
it's their best, but you still got the idea of like another split off in the wider universe of, well, they went off somewhere else before the whole war kicked off and tried to like settle a new galaxy and see how that went. You know, but even in the Stan universe itself, you go back and tell like, the story of the Quarian and the Geth. As a starting point.
Loki, I've always argued that would be a good movie.
It would
Like
be,
if they did a Mass Effect film and made it about like the Quadrants and the Geth, Loki, that I'd pay for it. I'd go see that in the cinema, Loki.
yeah,
And I fucking hate cinemas.
or like, the like start of the Alliance, the Earth Alliance, moving into space.
Mm.
And with the Prothean tech, learn about the gate systems, and then bash straight into the Turians.
See, I don't think that'd make a great film. I'd make an okay game. I think it'd be a bit slow for a film though.
I think it wouldn't be a good film, but be a good series. And that.
Again, I think it'd be a bit slow. Like,
I don't know. That's where you start right at the very beginning with the first ruins, maybe. We start off the same we did with like Enterprise, where they start leaving Earth. They got to start with 4-5 reactor. We start like around that kind of place, same kind of place, where the final tech is starting to branch out more towards the galaxy. And then
see,
double
even
and
then,
blocks along the
I
way.
think I found Enterprise way too slow. So like, even then, I don't know.
You know, or
like-
do a story after the war's finished with the rebuilding.
See, now that could make a good movie. So like make it along the same vein as like Goodnight, Mr. Tom kind of a thing, where like it's just about the rebuilding efforts. Loki, I could like that could work.
You know, so I think Mass Effect has a good, like, if you go kind of like classical Star Trek, that sort of stuff, has a good like chunk of lore which is easy to use to do that with.
Mm.
And that. Another game series I think would work. Two of them is like Fallout. I think would be a good one. For storytelling
And
wise.
see, storytelling wise, yeah, I don't see it as like hitting classical. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Fallout, I really do. I really don't see it hitting that classical literature stage though. Like, I think Fallout's gonna be closer to like like where Starship Troopers the book is today. Of it's a bit of like satire that we appreciate as a society, and that's about it.
No, I think more like DC.
Nah, I don't see it. I don't even see Fallout hitting DC levels in the future.
The other one I would
Like-
think would be like Elder Scrolls. Because
I mean, okay, the Elder Scrolls you got a better shot at. Like, I guess like I get closer to like your Terry Pratchett's of like university level. Absolutely, high school, I don't see it.
I don't think high school. Like, some of the story narratives in the Elder Scrolls are a bit too out there for high school.
Niche. It's also a lot of it's also a bit too niche. Of like you got to like already know a lot of the lore to get it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't see it.
The problem with games to be a hard one because I think you have some good story-driven games out there. Some of the games with the best lore are not story-driven types. It's basically lores you can cover the lore as like a curiosity on your way past if you get interested in it.
Yeah.
I find so like again games like Elder Scrolls, that type of a lot of the lore, interesting lore and stories in the game you find by accident as you go through it. Not in the main
Yeah,
story.
which even then though is like those games are still like I will forever argue there's no such thing as a game that doesn't have a story. There's no such thing as a game that isn't story driven. Every game has a story that it's telling you. You know, even fucking Pac-Man has a story. The story of Pac-Man is a guy broke into a haunted house on accident. That's the story of Pac-Man. Congratulations. Every game has a story.
No Pac-Man story with the guys in hell for gluttony.
Yeah, but I prefer the like reading of it. Of it's a guy that accidentally broke into a haunted house.
I don't know.
Like it's just a burglar that picked the wrong fucking house.
I don't know. 7 Days to Die and like Minecraft, I don't think have very heavy story-driven shit.
See, they do though. Like I can see why like what you mean, but like they do, and that like it's more of a tell your own story game though. You know, of like the story like plot points are basically turn up, survive, kill bad thing, kill big bad thing, win. You know, there's a story of progression of like you're getting better equipment, you're
Yeah.
telling just by playing the game, you're telling the story for the game. And like you said, like with like Elder Scrolls, there's more interesting lore hidden away if you want to go and explore it. But you do not have to if you don't want to.
I guess as a vehicle for like self storytelling, maybe. And that. Like say 70 Die, say like in the vein like, of a D&D campaign type, like use like 70 Die as a vehicle to tell your own story.
Yeah, but there's still also a story being told to you in the game itself of like you know, cause like it's like something happened in this world, and there's evidence of that. You know, you've got like the newspaper clippings scattered around, like occasionally giving you a little insight into how the apocalypse actually happened, the fact an apocalypse happened in the fucking first place. You've got survivor, like there is a story there. The story just already happened. You're now basically interacting with a world that already had its story
I mean,
told,
that's the thing with
and you're now learning that story.
70 Die. I wish there was like more story to go in the game, like lore for me to play about with.
Oh, 100%.
I think Resident Evil might make it like not exactly a like Shakespeare level, but more like Pulp Fiction, more of a
Mm.
cult type of look.
Cult obsession kind of thing, like was popular when it came out, but like is now kind of like it's appreciated like closer by like a small group kind of
Yeah.
a job.
You know, the Twilight Series. The Twilight Series had a big following when it first launched, and now it's like again, it's remained to like the back rooms of guys at fucking Hot Topic.
Yeah,
Still.
which you know what? Controversial opinion actually. Like hot take. Pulp Fiction wasn't that good.
It wasn't no. It was just the reason
Pulp Fiction
no.
is 6 out of 10 at best.
The reason Pulp Fiction came a cult classic for is because it broke the rules.
Yeah.
Even then, it
Of what
really
filmmaking
doesn't.
was. Back then
It
did.
really doesn't. I disagree.
Everything about
Like the only rule it breaks, as far as I'm concerned, is tell a good story because it fucking fails miserably at that job. It tells 15 middling stories at best, back to back.
Yeah. I mean,
And I like Pulp Fiction. It's just not that fucking good, and I'm sick of pretending that it is.
I never did. I never understood the code aesthetic of Pulp Fiction itself.
Literally, like don't worry, it's a decent film. It's just not that good. It's like a 6 out of 10. I don't get the hype. Reservoir Dogs, on the other hand, now that's a fucking good film.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a great Quentin Tarantino movie. That tells a really cool fucking story. I like that film.
I tell you one I think it will get, just because of its idiocy of the whole thing, is One Punch Man.
Yeah, I could see One Punch Man getting there.
Because people
Like-
say, oh, it's, you know, it's like, no, it's satire of superheroes. You've got literally guys, Saitama who's like Superman, just bored off his tits.
The thing is like I genuinely argue you're the most correct. I think One Punch Man literally will be one of the next Shakespeare's because it feels so much like Shakespeare's writing.
Yeah.
Of just fuck it. Like here's a normal storytelling concept. How do I make it stupid? That was Shakespeare's whole game. It was here's a romance story. How do I make it weird? Suicidal teenagers. You know, like that was Shakespeare's entire game, and he was good at it. One Punch Man does the same game. It's okay, superheroes. Depressed superhero. Job done. Job done, gentlemen.
No.
Like-
Literally, the story of One Punch Man is max level character in a level 1 zone.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a depressed superhero.
Yeah, he's
It is
depressed
what if a
as fuck because he's
superhero
max
is
level.
just sad. Yeah. What if Superman was really depressed because he can't have a fist fight anymore?
Yeah.
Right? That's One Punch Man. It's great.
I can't lose.
Mhm.
What's the point of fighting?
Yeah.
One of the great scenes where they start One Punch Man, the anime series, where he's in the shop trying to buy eggs,
Yeah.
and the big monster comes and stomps off City Fat, and he gets him and goes, kills it, and just
Fucking-
walking back home with his eggs, counting out the money he's got for the eggs he's got back. The sale. I would just nukes this thing to
Yep.
death.
What? Hold on. The what? I know it was a Flash show where fucking didn't Flash get mugged by the same guy like twice?
Yeah.
in the same day, and like his coworker's like, Barry, what are you doing? It's like fucking no, this can't be happening. You can't be the same dude.
Now, my favorite scene from One Punch Man, I think easily, is like when he first like kicks the shit out of the cyborg guy.
Yeah.
Like the cyborg, like cyborg becomes like his little buddy, and he's like, "How the fuck did you get so strong?" And he's there just like, "Yeah, so I did like 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and like run a mile every day." And it's like that's a normal workout, and it's like, yeah, but I do it every day without fail.
Yeah.
Like repetition, bitch.
Yeah.
Like
Too much to
never miss a day. Like, the cyborg is so fucking mad about it. It's my favorite bit.
That's the best I remember. It's like,
Uh-huh.
he was speaking like, well, this training will make you cry and want to give up. You must continue every day. 100 put-ups, 100 squats, 100 sit-ups, and run a 5-mile run every day.
Yeah.
That's just basic strength training. It's not even fucking excessive strength training.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's fun. It's my favorite because he's so mad.
The good
The
guy, from,
cyborg is so fucking mad.
the good guy from like, the human side looks and goes, I give up. I just give up on being an evil twat now.
Yeah, the fuck. Yeah, that fucker. It was like, all right, I'm going to forcibly evolve humans so they're stronger. Meets fucking Saitama. How the fuck? It's a
On
normal
second thought, I'm going
workout.
to redirect my efforts to open an orphanage. Like,
Yeah.
never mind.
Fuck it. No, being evil was not the way to go. I apologize for everything I've done. Let me start fucking amending my
Real quick,
sins.
let me change teams real quick and go burn down an Amazon warehouse. Like, you're right.
Exactly.
No, quick one I can remember the best one. Like, 2 scenes. Is when he first meets Cyborg and he's so powerful he can never do anything in one hit. And he couldn't kill that one mosquito.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, motherfucker kid sidesteps, so there's fucking 5 of them. He sidesteps that fast, but can't hit a singular mosquito.
Yeah. And he gets him so
While also
mad.
going the same fucking speed.
He gets him so mad trying to kill this one mosquito.
And he fucking backhands that like mosquito girl.
Yeah, and it takes laps across half the city. As once she's still alive, the end of it go buzzing around.
Yeah, no, she lived. All that blood that was there was just the blood sac on her ass.
Yeah, that was
She-
our decorative blood.
Yeah. And the other
You
one,
know,
the
yeah.
other one I
That
remember,
wasn't important blood. That was decorative.
you remember is when he's having a dream about getting beat the shit out by this Earth King. Wakes up and it finds like, oh, it's actually coming. Good, jumps down and turns this little mold just pops out the ground. Threatening him, he looks down and he's like, what the fuck?
The fuck are you? Get out my gaff, ya wee bitch. Again. Just
Yeah.
puts him.
There's a mistake about like a great demon living in the fucking abandoned city. Turns out it's him.
Yeah.
They got reports about like
Yeah.
randomly murking things like, oh, it's so powerful. They was looking at it, it's like the time I was like living there. It's like,
Like, I just live here. Like, it's,
I just live here. What do you
like
mean?
motherfuckers keep rocking up trying to fuck with me. Like, I just live here, bro.
then you've got
Like, damn, how do you live here with that demon around? I don't know. I ain't seen no one.
then my favorite character is the king. You know, the king's engine's roaring. No, he's having a heart attack.
Fucking hard guy. He just happened to be in the right place at the wrong time.
Yeah, he gets involved and the monsters keep tracking him down. Cyborg killed him by accident. And he's still standing there. It's like, oh, King did it. What? I didn't do fuck all.
It's like, no, King had a heart attack.
King used heart attack. Somehow wins.
Yeah. King cows in fear. It's very effective.
Dude, I should now you're gonna make me rewatch fucking One Punch. Man. Fuck what's
I
happening
think season
here?
3 drops the end of this year.
Well, sorry?
Season 3 won't drops the end of the year.
Oh, nice. Ow.
You drop shit
Sorry,
again.
I dropped a knife. Yeah, I dropped a knife.
For any of the contenders for the new classical literature.
Can't think of any, really.
I ain't got nothing.
I tell you what I think would percently will be it. It will be Discovery.
I don't mind it.
I don't think Star Trek Discovery will be hitting that the classic vein of literature at some point.
Star Trek in general, I think, is going to do it. So Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind.
What I hope gets is Orville. I hope Orville gets classified as the classical Star Trek does. Like,
I mean, it might. I think it's going to be closer to like Starship Troopers.
I don't know for sure that was originally meant to be satire. I think it came more of a serious show than the satire than the real show was. To be honest,
I argue I argue it's closer to Starship Troopers. Of it's just a satire of it's taking itself seriously. Like it's still taking the piss the entire time. It's just being a lot more tongue in cheek about how it's taking the piss. And I'm still sad that we're not getting a 4th season.
oh, we are getting full season.
We were, but like, there's rumors going around that it's been cancelled.
I know Disney was down with about because the original right was continue on from the last pretty much last off from the season 3, sorry.
Yeah.
But Disney wanted to just time skip it 10 years ahead and said, no, story's got to continue from the point where it's at to make sense. You can't just time skip the fucking shit at this point in time.
Yeah, because the leading like cause behind like the rumors that the show's been cancelled is on Disney Plus. Like the filing changed like the timeline on it. Like they put under like when a show came out and when it ended.
Yeah.
Like for the longest time, it's been like 2017 by like just no date, and they finally like updated it to 2017 by 2022. So because of that update, it sparked a lot of rumors that like the show has officially been cancelled in the background. It's just not been like revealed yet that the show's done.
I would feel
But
some songs like a tenacious son of a bitch. I would feel to find somewhere else to produce it.
oh, probably.
Probably Paramount at this point.
I mean, at this point though, like unironically, Seth makes enough money just from Family Guy royalties that like he could just finance it himself if he really had to.
Probably true. I know Family Guy is mentioned Family Guy is going to end soon, along with American Dad.
Which, like, fair, honestly. Like, both shows have ran their course a long time ago.
Yeah, they're running out of fucking jokes they can really get away with now.
Yeah, but
Just
let's be
people are
fair. They
so
ran out of jokes a
pissy.
decade ago.
No. I mean, like, yeah, they ran out of jokes, but being able to make jokes of modern shit lately, they're running out because people are starting to not keep this, are no longer going to deal with their bullshit.
I don't know. Like, South Park still gets away with it. And South Park
Yeah.
makes worse fucking jokes.
Yeah, it does.
Don't get me wrong. They've, like toned it down a little bit as South Park, but they're still out here just not giving a fuck. They're just
Yeah.
a little more polite than they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, like,
I
South
think I
Park
get
has
straight up
always
K-pop.
been that, whereas Family Guy and American Dad, they kind of tried their best to kind of toe the line, where South Park's like, oh, there's a line, let me just walk right over this bitch.
No,
Yeah, how about fuck your lines?
South Park just didn't see the line at all. It kind of just kept walking.
And South Park, like, dude, you passed the line like 10 miles ago. What line? There was nothing there.
Yeah, South Park just walked right off a cliff and kept walking somehow. That's what they do.
Mhm. The fucking Looney Tunes airwalked that shit
Yeah,
over
literally.
the
And
line.
it's low key, it's a vibe.
Yeah, that's why South Park gets away with it, whereas Family Guy and American Dad and all that, they
Yeah.
don't.
Family Guy takes it right.
They-
take a close line, sometimes tiptoes over it, but always pulls it back just enough to not hit that
Yeah.
cancellation marker of things to keep themselves on like the mainstream channels
Yeah, exactly.
and that. Which is Family Guy's one of those weird shows where I can see it trying to be good at what it's trying to do, but failing at it at the same time.
Oh, that's cute. You think Family Guy's trying?
Family Guy ain't trying shit.
Like,
He just exists.
listen, like Family Guy ran out of jokes a decade ago, and Seth MacFarlane ran out of fucks to give about it 8 years ago. The show is only still being made because it makes money.
I think the point where I think the Family Guy ended was when they basically made guaranteed Stu was gay. They were just hitting at it.
I mean, yeah. Like that did. I argue the show was done a decade ago. Like it's not been funny for such a long time. Like American Dad, I don't mind. American Dad actually tries. Family Guy just fucking doesn't.
Yeah. If you were to look up recent videos of like funny Family Guy jokes, none of them are from anything recent.
None of them are funny.
Yeah.
None of them are funny is the problem.
But yes, I think South Park could make classical literature theoretically. as more of a study on weaponized.
Weaponized political satire, I would say.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I think like, as a show for political satire, I think South Park takes it quite easily.
Yeah.
Oh, easily,
bit.
yeah. 'Cause South Park is actually funny sometimes.
I got
South Park once in a while has a good joke in it.
The controversy for me, what I think might take it like for old literature, not for classical, would be The Man in the High Castle.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I feel like I've heard that before, but I can't.
You probably have. Most people have heard of the Man in the High Castle, they just don't know what the fuck it is.
Essentially, Man in the High Castle is a version of the modern day US if the Nazis won
All right.
and took over the US.
It's either vaguely inspired by or it vaguely inspired to the Wolfenstein games. I can never remember which way around that goes.
Wolfenstein technically inspired the very first novel, and that, but the later games, the Wolfenstein games, were inspired by the Man in the High Castle novel, and vice versa, inspired the movie, the TV show.
Yeah.
Early on, the very Wolfenstein game technically inspired the very first novel. But the Man in the High Castle more of its inspiration close to 1984, mixed with like Wolfenstein type things.
Which like vibes.
Again, for classical literature, I think anything like Donald Trump on Twitter would be studied quite heavily in universities.
Oh
years ago.
God.
Yeah, but that would be more studied in like political science versus like classical
Yeah.
literature classes.
How not to run a country, 101.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, speaking of books that got a recent revival, one of our favorite books just recently got boosted in sales. And that's Machiavelli the Prince.
Fair.
And it says that shot up by 2,000% in the past 6 months.
To be fair, Machiavelli's The Prince isn't even one of my favorite books. It's just a good book. Like it's not in like my favorites list. It's just a good bloody book.
It's a very good book. It's not my favorite, but it's one of those books that I think should be studied as if they were taking politics at university level, should read it.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, and that, even like, down to sociology students should have a look at it as well, because it's such a, even to this day, if you read through it, it's an accurate description of how our political landscape even works to this day. In that book, it pretty much spells out the steps of all political parties and how it runs to this day, how it's working.
I mean, you're not wrong, yeah. Do you know what is my favorite book?
What?
Huh.
The Devil and His Boy by Anthony Horowitz. I fucking adore that book. It's such a good book. It's a really good book. I wish they'd make a TV show and or movie out of it because it's fucking great.
I don't have like a favorite book in that kind of sense. I mean, I tend to Ghost in the Shell manga and like movie adaptation of the series, but that's more down to Mariyoshi's vision of the thing rather than the book itself.
Hmm.
And that one,
Which like valid.
I think what I think might get, especially university level, would be D&D. I think at some point.
I mean, yeah, kind of, I guess. Like,
I don't know if it'd be like mostly for the lore, but more a case of a writing tool.
yeah, I was gonna say like D&D itself is like we're gonna study this as like a classical like no, but like studying it in a sense of like here's a really interesting way of developing a story.
Yeah.
I think it would get used for that.
But even like down to like leave the fantasy genre alone, want to go like more different genre, like a political drama or thing. D&D still kind of works in a way to tell that kind of story.
And even then, there's other like RPG, like TTRPG systems out there for those genres if you don't want to use like
Yeah.
5 years, like for political drama in particular. I have a perfect example on hand. It's the Song of Ice and Fire role playing book, like the Game of Thrones edition of it.
Yeah.
I think there's 4 versions of this out now. There's the Song of Ice and Fire, a Game of Thrones edition, which is based on the TV show. There's a Song of Ice and Fire role playing based on the books. There's a Song of Ice and Fire House of the Dragon edition, which is based on like the new show House of the Dragon. And there's another one that's it's based about like traveling knights. It's very similar to fucking Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, but it came up before Knight of the Seven Kingdoms was
Yeah.
made. But it's like again it's the same kind of principle. So it's like even then, like you have TTRPGs for like those other genres. You know, like if you want to do a vampire story, okay, Vampire the Masquerade is right fucking there. You know, like you want to do like medieval politics, Song of Ice and Fire. You want to do modern politics, you can still use Song of Ice and Fire on, ironically. Like
No, not part of it. I think there's one called Apotheosis has a module for.
I think it does.
I think
Yeah.
it's like something like the World War Time, which like covers like an alternate version of World War II.
Yeah. And even then there's like World War II era like TTRPGs out there. There's not many, but there's a few. There's a couple.
There is. I mean, there's that what's it called, man? The demon one, where the church takes over the front trenches of France.
Yeah, I know the one you mean, but I don't remember the name of it. Like most of the ones that are out there, is like they're a lot closer to like Warhammer,
Yeah.
but like, or like XCOM the board game as well. Like there's a lot similar to those kinds of gameplay styles, but like there's some that are like just D&D but World
Yeah.
War II, and like they're pretty fun. There's a World War one that's maybe pretty good. That I've been hearing about.
There was one I was interested in a while back. That was dealing in the pirate era, naval combat, that type of stuff.
Yeah. Again, as a couple for like naval combat is getting really popular at the minute in the TTRPG space.
Mhm.
Like that's seeing a big revival at the minute. Is like pirate and like naval combat based like TTRPGs.
Plus, like space combat as well, getting a bit hit as well recently.
I mean, a little bit. It's still early into a revival, but like it's getting there. Like it's getting I wouldn't say it's a big hit at the minute, but it's getting a hit. Like it's gaining some traction.
There's a new Star Wars that dropped last month.
Yeah.
The other that was that Thai Star Trek module series that dropped,
Yeah.
and I believe there's I can't remember what it's called, but it was another a space opera type one that dropped.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. I suppose it's similar to like Star Wars is, but not Star Wars.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Ah, fuck knows, mate.
Yeah. Because the other thing I was watching the other day is apparently the whole thing with min-max stuff has apparently caused a rift in the D&D community.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically, apparently a lot of current players are like moving away a bit because in fact there's apparently everyone's moving more towards watching real play games and not one's watching like the tips and tricks stuff anymore or how to
Yeah.
do DNM anymore. Because like there's such a sad remark like all the stuff like from 10 years ago is still there and it still kind of exists.
It's still accurate. Yeah.
And there's always so many times you say, well, how can you make a party more detrimental to you or something like that? There's so many stories, but whereas the real play is kicking up quite well because there was one video that popped up in my feed earlier. Where was it again? It was on about there it is. Another group, WOTC, has
Yep.
started an actual play and apparently not a critical role. Doesn't have a critical role. Haven't looked into it yet. Apparently it's not a critical role off something, and I don't know what it was.
Fuck knows.
And that. But critical role, I know critical role has like, produced less shit this past couple of years.
They have to be fair. They've like kind of like wound down a little bit. They're like actually like kind of taking their time at the minute with the campaigns, but like
Yeah.
to be fair, that's because the entire Critical Role team have been really busy the last couple of years. Like a lot of them had been doing like a lot of voice acting projects. They've like Matt Mercer and Brennan Lee have been doing like their own like rule set. They're doing like I think it's going to be a DLC to the rule set they brought out the other year there. Either that or it's a continuation. I don't remember off the top of my head. You know, like a lot of they've had like a good handful of projects they've been working on.
I know they've got the new,
Like they helped to co-create that Dispatch last year, like the video game Dispatch.
yes, I remember
Like
that one.
made a
Oh, yeah.
Critical Role, like because like half of the voice actors.
wait,
in it
was
are
that?
Critical Role? But what? Sorry.
I didn't realize Dispatch had been made with in collaboration with Critical Role.
Yeah, it was in collab with. Cause like the main villain at the end of the game is voiced by Matt Mercer. He's like the main guy from Critical Role for anyone who doesn't know. But like a good like half of the cast for that game are just dudes from Critical Role. Because they're all voiced, like pretty much everyone with like works for Critical Role in any capacity has been a voice actor at some point, and most of them are still actively voice acting. It's really cool.
I know a lot of the bigger creators have moved on towards more of a. Because they say World of Overwatch, I watch a lot of.
Yeah,
They're still doing like D&D campaign stuff, but they're also, Brett has moved on to writing his own rule set
yeah,
and that, which is loosely based around the what's called like the D&D dice system, but its own individual rule set and how like magic in its own building classes and all that type of stuff working. So watching that, the Devil's Duel was watching the other week.
yeah.
That's the test case for this new rule set. And that. And to be honest, I've been watching, I've been looking at the new rule set. And it's quite interesting because we've got one class particularly I find interesting is a Hex Bearer.
Mm.
And that, which basically uses a lot it's a weird kind of warlock build. We use a lot of hexes to debuff, buff, and do AoE damage. And
Which
that.
like vibes.
It is a very good vibe. It's a very interesting vibe. And you've got like the blood swords, which can use injuries to power up an attack. I can't remember. I think it's close to was it the Blood Hunter?
Yeah,
Similar vein. But unlike that one, this one's actually quite balanced by comparison to the Blood Hunter is.
because it's like what like the one I know like IO Dead. They're like has me like still quite intrigued. Is I think it's like why fight dragons when you can go fishing,
Yes.
or why hunt something like that.
By her dragon, where you can fish instead.
Yeah, like that. I don't know if they made it themselves or if they just were involved in making it. I don't remember, but like that one, low key, like since it came out, like I've been interested. It looks really fun.
It's their original. It's part of the Ganymede series he's making.
Yeah, like that rule set looks really fun. Like it's up my alley.
'Cause I
Like
say-
it's a
I was one of the-
TTRPG. It's like very just slice of lifey.
That was one of the few ones I've noticed that's done actually built its own entire like Faerun world themselves. So you got the Io is like the name of the planet that everyone's on. That starts like a lot of different campaigns. There's so much because we've got the start off right at the beginning and then moved on to different eras throughout things. So like even during the watch some of the campaigns, they've got characters who've played characters that start off like 700 years ago and now, you know, historical figures inside the world.
Yeah.
And all that, because Devil's Due is like the earliest incarnation of Io, I believe.
Yeah.
Where it started from, but yeah, the whole series they built around this is a very interesting. Cause I've been going to the join the Patreon to get the hands on all the files I've got for it, because like the full rule list, files, classes, and like maps you can download.
Yeah.
I think it's like £20 a month. Like,
That's not bad.
It's all linked for like Foundry and shit.
That's for me. It's just the why hunt dragons when you can go fishing. Like that one looks.
Yeah. Because
That one looks like a lot of fun.
a lot of creators have built like their own module type thing, but it's always, what I've seen, always still fit into the Faerun
D&D.
world.
Yeah.
Whereas IO's Brett 21 I've seen built his entire own world lore himself from scratch and just use D&D's basic class system and the dice rule set to some degree in the world, but rest of the world, like all the lore wise and monster wise, is completely self built by them.
I'm just in the background. I'm checking how much fucking Wild Hunt Dragons is. Like I'm just pulling them up on Drive-Thru RPG because I'm curious.
I don't know if it's on Drive. I think it's on the. I know it's on their Patreon.
Oh no, it's on Drive-Thru RPG.
Is it?
Yep, that's why I'm pulling it up on Drive-Thru RPG. $30.
That's not bad. Is that for digital hardback or just hardback?
Just digital.
Just digital. That's not bad. That's what D&D prices are at the moment.
A 318-page PDF. Fishing system, crafting system, carving system, 200 fish species, 4 new races, 10 including sub races, 12 subclasses, 100 new items, and it's all hyperlinked and bookmarked.
Yeah, I know all links to Foundry, straight into Foundry module. And that part.
Lucky, I'd probably just single player it. I'll be honest. I'd probably just solo RPG it. Like I'd probably use it alongside I'd probably like make a mod essentially for it, and I basically just make Stardew Valley the TTRPG, and like that'd just be like a thing I'd do like a couple days a week on my own. Just
Laura Foundry's like, I'm going to do my D&D farm.
yeah, literally, yeah, like spread out, yeah. Like those are some of my favorite games. Are like games that are just like, okay, you run a farm. Bye. That's the game. Like I love Stardew Valley, so I've got too many hours in Stardew Valley. Like I used to love Harvest Moon back in the day. Harvest Moon's such a vibe. I love that shit. Yeah, even every couple of months, like I'll boot up a RimWorld, and like I've got a save file where I just run a ranch. Like I've turned off all the the enemy factions. I've got it on the easiest difficulty, and I just run a little fucking Muffalo ranch. It's great. Muffalos are blue space buffalo for anyone curious.
I was thinking there was something like that. I don't really do games like that. I don't really do like I mean, sometimes I'll do certain games like that if it's with the boys and we're goofing off and just like not taking the game seriously, right?
Yeah.
But most of the shit in my game library that I play are either like it's like a lot of it is like shooters or like RTS games. Like
So I play a lot of shooters as well, but it's like sometimes I want to play a video game, but I don't want to like commit a war crime. I just want to vibe. Like I run a
war
horse
crimes are
ranch in The
fun.
Sims. Like my main Sim save through, like playthrough right now that I'm doing, I just run a horse ranch. That's what I'm doing in The Sims. I'm running a horse ranch. It's a vibe. Like Echo and Fireman 2, you guys will remember this. Vincent, you weren't here when this one happened. But you guys remember when I was playing Cloud Meadow, right?
Yes.
And like I had a whole ass like spreadsheet.
Yeah,
to track
the eugenics,
breeding
the
cycle.
the Catboy eugenics game. Yeah,
Yeah, like the Catboy Eugenics program I was running in a video game, right? I've started doing that in other games now. Like with my Sims 4 playthrough, like that I'm doing with my horse ranch. I have a spreadsheet set aside to track the breeding systems I've been doing with my horses to optimize my horse breeding to get more valuable horses.
We don't think we do that.
I'm doing the same thing in RimWorld with my fucking Muffalo ranch. Like I've got spreadsheets, like complicated spreadsheets set up where it's like, okay, so Muffalo 1872B had sex with Muffalo 1825A. Right, this is going to give us Muffalo 23466B, right, which is going to have these following characteristical traits, meaning it's an invalid. We're going to kill it for food.
We know when we do that kind of thing on
What the fuck?
is 7 Days to Die. That's probably my longest type print on that. Are they doing that kind of shit? But even then, they don't much like animal farming on that one. That's mostly plant farming.
As he's like doing it for plant farming and shit. It's like, nah, like I'm sat here with like spreadsheets working out like the genetics behind like my fucking fantasy fucking buffalo farm.
One game I played with you was that was like Icarus. We can't do that on. There's a genetic modification.
Yeah.
Animal species to make like survive the environment type shit. And that, but again, that's one that I don't know if it's on the Xbox or not. We would have
I don't know.
So you won't
Probably not.
Your PC couldn't run it. I know that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got I have spreadsheets on my hard drive where if the feds ever look at those spreadsheets, I'm gonna have a lot of questions to answer, and my answers will not be like acceptable.
I mean, I'm gonna go
Yeah, like so, Mr. Vegas, would you like to explain this spreadsheet that's just titled "Cat Eugenics"? Like, could you explain the Meow Klux Klan, please? Officer, I would love to explain why there is in fact a spreadsheet on my desktop titled Meow Klux Klan. You won't believe me if I do. You won't
Yep.
believe my answer. You'll think I'm fucking with you. Like, I'm going to federal prison if my spreadsheet's leaked to the public.
Ooh,
I got some wonky ass spreadsheets going on. It's great.
that's 50 quid's worth.
I am going to disappear because friend has gone back and he's going to help me with Blender stuff.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Have a good one.
Yep.
I'll go with my,
Remember,
my-
this first step of Blender is never put your fingers near the blades while it's plugged in.
I mean, I'll go for like my list on Steam. I've got 7 Days to Die, Atomic Heart, Battlefield Gothica 1 and 2, Black Wake. I don't know where the fuck I download that from, but apparently I got that.
It's a pirate game. Like Echo told us to get
Yeah.
it fucking like 4 months ago, and we just never fucking played it because Echo's a dickhead,
Oh,
taking up my fucking hard drive space.
I haven't installed it, so
I did.
Borderlands 2 and 3,
Oh, only 4 gigs.
Bronzebeard Tavern, Buckshot Roulette. That Bulwark, I still can't figure out how to play it, but you figured it out.
We need to play buckshot roulette on
Yeah,
stream.
I don't think we got away with doing it on stream.
Yes,
Like
you can.
YouTube's been, YouTube's been iffy like with Buckshot Roulette the last couple of months. Like, I don't know.
They backed up a little bit now. We're going for that Liar's Tavern now.
I mean, that's fair, but that's because like Liar's Tavern is just AI slop.
Chernobyl Light, which is an interesting game, but it's very repetitive.
Yeah.
All the
No.
Command and Conquers. Cross Out, Crusader Kings 3. Dead
Correction. I have Crusader Kings free. It's just on your account.
Yeah, Crusader Kings 3. You put there.
Let's
Right,
go.
from-
Are
my
we
list.
are we reading out our Steam libraries?
Oh god, no, we'll be here all fucking night just on my own.
Dead Frontier, Dead Island 2, Dead Space, Duex, Divinity, Dying Light. Yeah,
Like,
what-
I tell you what. Let me put up Steam. I'll just read out the number of games in my Steam library, and we'll just leave it at that on my end.
Well, Scotty boots up Steam because it's going to take him about 5 years to do it. I'll read off what I have installed currently. I have Aliens Fireteam Elite, which I just picked up yesterday because it's on like an 80% off sale.
Didn't we play that one?
I have
No, we
What?
played the other one. We played the third-person shooter one. Fireteam Elite's like XCOM, but not if I've got those the right way around.
no, you got them mixed around.
No, okay. So yeah, we did play that one then.
Yeah, it was shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not great.
no, it does not say you guys have played previously on Steam.
It was on the.
That's because we didn't play it on fucking Steam.
It was on the PlayStation.
Oh,
It is our time we played on the PlayStation because I think we quit about within an hour of that and went on to fucking GTA.
I've got Conan Exiles, Crossout, The Finals, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Insurgency Sandstorm, Kobold Care, The Long Drive, Peak, Ready or Not, VR Chat, and Dark Tide. Those are the games currently installed.
I own 248 games on Steam, and I have 51 installed.
I only own 121 games on Steam.
I have 115 games on Steam according to my list.
248 that I own. 51 of them are installed. But to be fair, one of them is software.
I think a lot, man, like a lot of chunk, like I've got all the Command and Conquers. I've got all the Stalk games apart from Stalk 2. See, Stalk's one of those weird games I keep trying to play. Right, and keep getting frustrated at the fucking thing.
I mean, that's fair.
And that. I recently picked up State of Decay 2, which have been like on and off playing through. 40k, Dawn of War, and Dawn of War 3, which I'm very upset at Dawn of War 3, to be honest.
So am I. I'm like the main reason I'm upset is because you still can't play as the fucking like just the dudes. You still can't just be just the Imperial Guard.
Nah.
It makes me really
Nah.
fucking mad.
Don't get me wrong, like, because
Man,
like painting on it and shit and that,
God.
it's much more in depth. That kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
As trying to play like when you're home for like a lot of factions you can pick between playing on. It just doesn't. I was hoping for Imperial Guard, but you just don't get it.
Yeah, and it's like, fuck you, give me my Imperial Guardsmen.
What's good
me and Soda played through
Oh,
Dawn of War 2 and like the Chaos Rising DLC. It was great fun.
I mean, vibes.
let's say I played a bit of the Dawn of War 3. Now my biggest gripe is graphics of the gameplay aren't too bad. My biggest bitch about the whole thing is it constantly switches between factions as you play along. So you play one mission as like the Blood Ravens, then it forces you to play the orc game as well at the same time.
What? Why?
Yeah, fuck that.
Nah.
I don't know why, it just does that.
I came here to kill Xenos, not play as them. Fuck off.
And so the main campaign between the orcs and the orcs and Blood Ravens, and it keeps flip flopping between each side.
I said, do you know what game I do actually own on Steam that I'm actually kind of proud of owning?
What's that?
What?
I have the original XCOM UFO Defense.
Oh shit.
You like the one for like back on like DOS, back in like 1990, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got that bitch on Steam. It's really cool. I'm extremely proud of the fact that I own that game. Because it's such a dick to get your hands on now. If you're like trying to get like a physical copy.
I know something you were.
I also have the original Manhunt, so you know.
I know something you were talking about, like trying to find some like cheap indie games to play on Steam, on like
Yeah.
some days and all that. Which because you're going to give me a list of things you're interested in trying.
Yeah, I've just not got down to it yet, but it's on my to-do list.
There's one of those like I think I was going to try like Repo or like oh fuck, Lethal Company.
I say I own Repo, it barely runs on my shit. Lethal Company definitely wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure Lethal Company takes less resources than
Yeah, it does. At least some companies like.
Not from what I've been told and or seen, but
hang on. Oh, Lethal Company, there it is. Lethal Company. Let's have a look.
like I've looked at it before and it definitely will not run on my shit.
Windows 10, Intel Core i5 740 CPU, NVIDIA GeForce 1050.
Yeah, that's not fucking running.
Repo needs. Repo, where the
So I get like 6 FPS when I play Repo, so like yeah, nah.
Oof. Oof.
It runs at like 6 FPS and it crashes every like 25 minutes.
Repo,
That's why I have 28 total minutes in it.
I was with a 970 with an i5.
It's a Repo doesn't work on my system.
Maybe-
I played it for 28 minutes with Echo and like a couple of dudes and like job done.
I know when you plan doing a Command and Conquer run.
Yeah.
And that. We're going to go around doing that. Cause I think we're going to do Red Alert 3, I think. On the original Red Alert. I can't remember what it
Yeah.
was.
I think it was Red Alert 3 because that's like I think it's the only one I actually fucking own.
Ugh. So any other interesting news, people? Or talking points?
Nothing I can really think of.
Oh god, that's popped in my recommended game. Starship Troopers.
What?
Starship Troopers Terran Command has popped in my fucking feed for 30 quid.
Lucky it's meant to be like not that bad though.
Probably remember it's just Command and Conquer using the Starship Troopers stuff.
Yeah. Like from what I've heard, it's meant to be like alright though.
I've never touched it, so I couldn't tell you. Ooh, Ground Zero's got an update. Ooh.
Ground Zero, as in like Metal Gear Solid, or
Oh no, it's a different Ground Zero.
fair.
I've got
fair.
Generation Zero. No, this Ground Zero, yeah, fights through post-apocalyptic South Korea in a retro survival game.
Fair.
I was thinking of Generation Zero. Me and you played.
Fair. Fair.
Where you're fighting the robots
Yeah.
in Denmark, I think it was.
Yeah. Thanks, Denmark. Yeah.
That was a vibe.
It wasn't. It wasn't for me, but it wasn't bad. Like it was alright.
I can't remember which one new on the list. Your game's got an update as well, at least. Extra dimensional. So a lot of indie games have been hit out recently. It's just been the thing with Game Sphere. I haven't seen much from the AAA studios in the past couple of years.
There's not been much really. Like it's like I got a shock last month, right? Because like I remember when Star Wars Outlaws got announced, right?
Yeah.
Didn't know it had come out. Logged onto my Xbox and saw it was on Game Pass. I was like, I didn't even know this bitch was out yet. Never mind on fucking Game Pass.
I think about February.
Yeah, like
I haven't seen here like new games come out for like Capcom. I didn't even know it got dropped. To be honest. Where was it? Progma. Or Prigma. We're looking at the game, looks like quite interesting.
yeah.
And I actually finally play like a rescue or investigation team on the moon in a sci-fi game type thing.
Like vibes.
Looks interesting, but like, is it 50 quid interesting?
Probably not.
You know? No, because it's not at the moment because I need 50 quid for the fucking gas bottle.
Like for me, like I'm genuinely getting to the point with games where it's like if I don't know for a fact I'm gonna like it, I am paying more than like 30. 20, 30 is my
That's
limit. If I
fair.
don't know, like for definite, it's gonna be for me.
Yeah. I played a few games I don't like a fiver. Like that Bulwark. I played it because it looked interesting and like while I was
Yeah.
reading on it, it sounded like a decent gameplay. Bought it, tried it, not my cup of tea. Type thing.
Yeah, that's my kind of thing. Like 5 to 30 quid. It's like, yeah, okay, I don't mind if it's shit. Don't mind if it's not for me. More than that, and it's like, nah, I'm gonna start minding quite a lot.
Yeah.
The new Resident Evil game came out recently, the Resident Evil R. And people say it's a decent game, but it's not the same level as other games were.
Yeah.
The one that got me was like the Resident Evil 3 when that came out as a remake. I was pissed when I got that game because I paid full price for that game and I was fucking pissed when I played it.
3 wasn't that bad of a remake, but like, alright.
Resident Evil 3, what?
What was what was it?
Resident Evil 3, what? That was fucking just like tempo run with Nemesis.
I heard it wasn't that bad. Like people seem to like it, but
For the money you paid for it, right? And the graphics aren't much changed from the Resident Evil 2 remake. Right, it was like large chunks of the game completely missing from it.
yeah.
Like I said, those, the lab scenes are pretty much only put there so you get your hands on a real gun. That was the only reason the lab scene was there, and it was just you spend most of your time. It was just a linear run game with Nemesis chasing you every 5 minutes,
It's like fair though.
and that. Which again, it was if I paid 20 quid for it, I wouldn't be too bad. But I say I paid full price for it, and I was like, compared to like the other release game, if I compare it to like Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 4 remake. It just didn't cut mustard for it.
Yeah, just want your thing.
Yeah, I think it was a remake done for, I think, for the sake of a remake. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? I think pretty much that's it, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think there's really anything else on the go.
It's
Nah.
been one of those weird slow weeks.
Yeah, it has been.
The only other thing I've got is like I finally got around to watching like the Peaky Blinders movie earlier this week. Like
Yeah.
they've done like the like it's called The Immortal Man. It's like a finalization to the Peaky Blinders show.
Hmm.
It was fine.
We only knew
It was a good 2 hours of nothing, and then the last 15 minutes are kind of a vibe.
Another news I've seen recently, which is a mild interest but not a really good one, is Zorro from the live action live TV adaptation got fired.
See, I remember you saying that to me, like the other week there, and like me and Miss have been like looking into it. Like we can't find anything saying this,
It popped up again on
like
my
anywhere.
had on my feed earlier, and like I just scroll past it. I'm not that much interested in the live action stuff, and that, and I've lost it again. Hang on.
So apparently Zorro might
Hang on.
Yeah, like I'm looking on Google and like no, there's like a running joke going on at the minute about the actor being fired because he accidentally shared a video like of a fucking fire near where they were filming season 3 that he wasn't supposed to fucking share.
Huh.
So the joke is like, oh, he accidentally got fired because like he fucking like accidentally shared a fire. Like there's like that's a joke that's going around, but like
I found the short I was looking at. I will just post it for you.
and like I said, there's been no official like actual statements of the live action actor being sacked.
Yeah, I found the short I was looking for. That's
Yeah.
it, and I've just posted in the links and sources for you. And that's about it. Like that's about it, really. Like, I don't take much interest in like live action because I generally don't take a lot of interest in like live action remakes of the animes anyway.
Yeah.
Standpoint. But I might give the One Piece one a try, but I don't know.
I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
I said the original like animes never really tickled my interest, but like the live action is actually pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
So, I
So
can understand that the pace is much faster because like in season 2,
Oh, yeah.
you already landed Alabasta.
yeah, like we're right at the start, like the Alabaster arc and that. Like it's good. I'm enjoying it. Like we just had like Rudolph the fucking ambulance nose reindeer arc happen, and
Yeah.
like he's on the crew now. Like
The one thing I've learned when I've actually got more reading manga and watching like the mangas I've read now come into anime production, and like the changes they're making, some of them like, okay, I can understand why you made that change here, but why did you make a change here?
yeah,
You know, it's like that part is kind of crucial to the story that you completely missed it out. You know, where that one wasn't really that crucial, it's just basically a training arc, which you could have just muddied your way through. That's fair enough.
yeah. Whereas like because again, like bear in mind, I'm not that like well versed in One Piece's like fucking original story because I don't fucking care at all. like the live action hasn't really done that. Like from what I'm following the story pretty well. Like the stuff, because obviously they've cut shit out because we're not still in the first fucking starting fucking island by season 2. So obviously they've cut some shit out of the show, but it's from what I can see, it's been nothing that was actually important, which is, if you ask me, is proving the point I've been making from the start about One Piece of this shit could have been finished a decade ago. 99% of this show is just fucking fluff.
I mean, what you've done? You've done Star Island. You've done Usopp's home.
Yeah.
The restaurant.
Yeah.
Nami's island, Logtown.
Yep.
Reverse Mountain.
Where you got the shark guy. Yeah, we did Reverse Mountain takes 5 minutes. It's great. We go up the mountain, we go down the mountain, and there's a murder whale. It's a 5-minute adventure. It's easy. It's easy. It's great.
You've got the start of Branks Works, Little Big Garden.
Yeah.
Drum Island.
Yeah, I think I remember Drum Island vaguely.
That's Rudolph Red Reindeer.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're up that far. We've just left Drum at the end of season 2.
There's Alabasta is the next one. Like I say, I can understand the faster pace of the TV show because the budget's not as easy stretched to make 10 episodes. But I understand why One Piece made it because Oda has a habit of instead of concentrating on the main characters all the time, he has a habit of waffling off onto other other points on the show. Whereas the TV one, they kept focused on the crew rather than the wider world at large type thing.
I mean, more or less, you basically have two storylines going on at the same time. You've got the storyline with Luffy and the crew with the Straw Hats, and you've also got the storyline going on with the little dude that joins the Marines in the first episode.
Yes,
and fucking Luffy's granddad is this fucking admiral guy. You got that storyline happening on the side, which is that's being used to kind of give you a lot more of the wider world expose.
Yeah.
And it's a vibe. It gets the job done. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm having fun.
There are some bits in there that could be cut out, which are basically just there for give a scale of time. There's a few little arcs missed out, which is purely there for give the idea of traveling. It's a travel adventure of time where you're not getting that with a TV show as much.
But even then, I disagree. I'm still following the idea of time is passing. We're you're not at the point where we're getting full day-night cycles, right? Motherfuckers are having a nap for 5 minutes. But it's you can tell that time is progressing.
Yeah.
At the same time. It's still telling the fucking story effectively without wasting anyone's fucking time.
The thing from Luffy starting to Alabasta is about 3 months.
Yeah.
3-4 months of travel. It
feels like it was maybe closer to a month or two, but yeah, we've met Buggy. Buggy turns up fairly early in, and
I do like Buggy's character.
Cool. It's a cool idea, he's a vibe, but
there's a couple of people whinge about saying Usopp's a person of color, so some of the other characters are, and I can remember pointing out arguing with somebody about this with the TV shows there are black people playing these type of characters, and they shouldn't be no, they're from fucking desert island. What could you think they were?
That as well. All I'm saying, it's the same argument I have with people about the live action fucking Little Mermaid. All right, Usopp isn't real. He doesn't exist, and the color of his skin isn't part of his storyline. Would gives a fuck?
The other Usopp, I find, I wish I'd find somebody doing it. Was given his fucking long, iconic long nose.
Which, would have been cool. Would have been too expensive though. So I don't mind. And again, his big ass nose, and it's not really a character arc. It doesn't matter. No, it's an aesthetic thing.
It is a character aesthetic, Zoro's green hair. It's one of those weird things that...
Exactly. It's just an aesthetic thing. It doesn't matter. The character's story doesn't change if, that's not there. So it doesn't matter.
Well, you get in the background there.
Yeah, I'm giggling in the background because, whenever people bring up race swaps, I'm always reminded of... Jaden, whenever race swapping gets brought up, Jaden immediately goes to come on Disney, race swap Tarzan.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, come on Disney, come on.
Race swap Tarzan, we dare you. Yeah, but it's even then, my point still stands. The story of Tarzan doesn't change what color Tarzan is. Tarzan could be bright fucking neon green. And guess what? The story of Tarzan is still the story of fucking Tarzan. It doesn't matter.
I tell you what anime I think.
It's still motherfucker stuck on an island raised by apes. It's the same damn movie.
I tell you what anime is actually do like could it be good or really shit? Is I know there's done a few Pokemon movies already, like live action Pokemon. Is I think they
Yeah.
should do like an actual, like Ash Ketchum, Pokemon TV series,
Yeah, it could be a vibe.
and that's one of those ones that either going to go hard and be fucking brilliant, or just shit. There's
Like,
other
if
things
they do the Pokemon visuals better than they did for Detective Pokemon, yeah. Like, don't worry, Detective Pokemon look good for a film. Like, they look good on the eyes for about an hour.
Yeah.
Longer than that, those things get fucking tiring on your eyes.
yeah.
Like, I couldn't binge a season of that fucking visual style without killing myself.
I think that would be
Like,
a good,
they'd have to tighten that in a bit.
I think it would be a good TV show. As a live action, is like the Pokemon run, or like Ash Ketchum going through the Indigo League,
Yeah.
and that.
Like, low-key, live action remake of Indigo, yeah, I'd fuck with that.
So I think that would be quite interesting, like live action story. And I think there's probably potential there, even like cutting some bits out. You say a fair chunk of stuff going there, but it's just case. I don't imagine them doing it because it'd be one of those ones that be very diverse in it, of people's opinion.
Yeah, it definitely like kind of cut the Pokemon community in two, but also like Pokemon's never given a shit about doing that anyway.
Yeah.
Like fuck, look at Legends Arceus and tell me Nintendo care if they fucking upset people. Like who gives a fuck?
What happened in Legends Arc? I haven't really.
It's just a
watched
really
it.
shit Pokemon game. It's a really shit Pokemon game.
Yeah.
It is though. I argue it's worse than Colosseum was. It's so shit.
Oh God.
I mean, Colosseum was just basically a Colosseum fighting game.
Yeah, like I didn't mind like Pokemon Colosseum. It was fine. It just wasn't a Pokemon game.
Well, the problem with the idea of Colosseum is you got Colosseum for the GameCube. You'd play the normal Pokemon on your handheld. Then you take your cartridge, plug it in, and then use the Pokemon you've captured on the cartridge to play against other people on the GameCube. That's what it's supposed to have been. It just didn't work out that way.
Didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
You know,
Like it was rough.
the other one that did a Pokemon fucking photo shoot.
Yeah, I liked that one. I liked the Pokemon Safari game where like you just go around taking photos of the Pokemon. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Because another one that caused controversy was the Pokemon, I think it was Ranger, where you couldn't actually catch Pokemon. You had to like, temporarily use wild Pokemon, then let them go again. And people hear that.
Yeah.
I can't collect my Pokemon.
Huh.
I can't train my Pokemon. I'm gonna catch a
Yeah,
random
like-
fucker.
Which like wasn't nippy, but like it was a cool idea. Like I didn't mind it as much. Like
I say one of the game. I'd say I don't really play the game. I mean, I pretty much stopped playing Pokemon like at the end of like the. I think it was the last one I played was like, the first one for the DS.
yeah, it would have been like Diamond and Pearl off the top of my head.
I think something like that.
Like that, because like when Diamond and Pearl came out, that's when I got started with Pokemon. Like Diamond and Pearl was my first Pokemon games, and I went back to like the Game Boy games and that, and like I've played most of them. Like fuck, I've played Heart Gold like for a while. There, it was great. Like I liked Sword and Shield. Like I'm a weird cunt. I enjoyed Sword and Shield. I thought that was a cool little game.
Never got around to playing Sword and Shield.
Loki, it's a vibe. I kind of liked it. It's got some cool mechanics going on. I liked it.
I think me and my older sister we managed to get our hands on like when the Pokemon very first dropped.
Yeah.
We got our hands on the original like Game Boy ones, and that which I did thoroughly enjoy. We were there like the whole that fucking of that Ghost Town syndrome
Yeah.
bullshit and that, which apparently still causes PTSD to this day to kids. I don't understand why.
Yeah, you play
What was
the
it?
Lavender Town theme among a bunch of fucking like boomers and just watch PTSD things, and it's a vibe.
What was? I'm trying to remember. Lavender. I feel like I recognize that.
Lavender Town had a weird music track, which apparently found out later on can cause, by listening to it, cause psychological damage to children.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was utter horseshit. Because like I was a child when I listened to it, and it didn't affect me one bit. But apparently, a lot of Japanese kids got traumatized by it, They're more likely to got beat by their parents for playing video games instead of studying, but still. And that. But it's been on the big internet miss where adults to this day, and like even some kids who listen to it now, apparently get severe psychological responses to the Lavatown song. And that's a whole.
It was my
controversy over
ringtone
it.
for a little while.
I mean, I don't
That
think,
is my ringtone. I used to like text my friends to call me if I was on the bus with like fucking like dudes in like their late 20s. Just like set them off with PTSD because it was funny.
I mean, hang on. I don't think Echo's ever heard, have you? Let's
Like the Lavender Town theme. Probably not.
let's see if we'll trigger Echo to have a psychological breakdown.
Oh, give me a sec. Ugh.
Yeah, Echo, close fucking cross out, you dickhead.
I don't have crossout open.
You did earlier.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Now, people probably can't play this because we get shot from YouTube for doing it.
All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Copyright, but
That's it.
Okay, that is kind of eerie. Like if the music goes from like the normal upbeat stuff to that, like yeah, that unnerved me a little bit, but I don't see how psychological. Huh?
Because they spend like hours in this town
yeah.
and that. And the history of the town is like it's basically that tower there in the background is a giant graveyard for Pokemon.
Yeah, like the
Huh.
town is literally haunted.
Oh.
It's great.
Yeah, so because that's where you get the story of Cubone from, where he gets where's his dead with a skull and shit,
Yeah.
and that it's yeah, and it caused a lot of like what's called Lavender Town syndrome.
Is it so? Dear God.
Yeah, because this is the Japanese version. Is that different? A little bit, yeah.
Not by much.
Not very much. Yeah. But yeah, it kind of caused a lot of fucking issues. And that. You get a chance to by yourself and like, look up Lavender Town syndrome
All right.
and that. And it's like epic of like people my age and like younger kids apparently having psychological breakdowns. This is the fucking Lavender Town.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, I think that's okay. The only thing I've got like interesting wise, is I've noticed a rash of people building Space Marine armor recently.
I mean vibes.
And that. A lot of people seem to be getting into building their giant full sets of space, like full size Space Marine armor.
Mood.
I think that's about it, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to look at the moment. So yeah, we've got what we're going for.
About 3 hours.
2.75.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I'll be honest. We're back
Alright.
this Sunday with D&D. Next Sunday we're not back. And that's so if you finish party actually finishes with Wave Echo Caverns. And that'll be the end of the campaign and we off for a couple of weeks while Vegas sort out the school arc of our campaign. D&D characters go to high school.
This isn't a bit like we're doing a universal campaign. This isn't a bit.
Yeah. I shot him the foot by having a funny bit.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
Because all three of us were in agreement that that'd be sick as fuck.
Yes. So now I have to make a fucking fair and university degree syndrome.
Yes. Yes, you do. This is why dungeon masters aren't allowed to have nice things.
No,
Because
it's
the
not.
players abuse.
That's what a funny goblin there speaking high English to really confuse the racist lizard.
I mean, it successfully confused the racist lizard so much that he decided to become educated.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the party was like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea.
Like, fuck it, I'm down.
So now I'm going to bully my players by creating very difficult university courses for them to try and solve.
Piece of piss.
You know, I'm going to look at like business, university level business programs and shit.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, you asked for this. You asked for this, and we'll give you an education. Like Echo's got his mandatory taking history. For starters. That ends the show, don't you?
More or less, yeah.
Right then. So yeah, see you Sunday for D&D. So good night, good luck.
Thank you for finally saying your fucking line, and thank you for joining us all. We'll join you all on the next one.
Have a good one, y'all.
I want to go down.